just to fill everybody in that's listening, this podcast is going to be a little bit of everything: shit talking, to serious conversations like we are with Mike right now, to just another day at Tops, I guess. It's going to bounce around, so for sure people are going to have to wear earmuffs. Whoever don't want to hear Jesus and Craig cussing, but
yeah, sorry about that, guys.
Yeah,
I'll try to watch.
You know how bad we are. Terrible.
Yeah, and this.
I'm rather surprised to hear any cussing coming from our choir boy, Jesus.
Balance in everything, right?
Oh yeah. Yep. Okay, everybody, welcome to another episode of Top's Daily Grind. This is episode 90. Can't really hear myself, to be honest.
I can hear you.
You guys can hear me?
Yeah, just
we can hear you.
I guess that's...
Maybe you should have figured this out before we started.
No, because I was playing El Ratón. Soy el ratón. No.
That's a Jesus problem.
No, this is John. Got me into that song, and it's just...
Pinche ratón.
No, you don't want to say that. no, we're good.
We don't know what we're talking about.
The song.
No,
What are you talking about?
What song?
The song. It's a good song.
Is that like
No, it's a
a
good
nickname for some dude?
Yeah.
It seems like a really bad nickname.
Yeah, but don't.
Yeah.
Let's not go there.
Let's not go there.
Okay.
So welcome everybody. This is gonna be our prediction show. But before we start, I imagine you guys have some stuff to
we
say
have
before.
something
You have some...
that we got to talk about a little bit.
The new glasses or what? Yes. So we received a package today
Oh snap!
that landed in the LZ. That stands for landing zone.
LZ landing zone.
Did you know that?
LZ?
Call of Duty.
Yeah, Call of Duty. Right? I figured that
Do you
would
think
be...
she plays Call of Duty?
I don't know, but I figured it would be obvious. It seems like common knowledge to me. But maybe not. I don't know.
No, well, if you play Call of Duty, yeah, because on some of the, you know how they yell. Some of the guys are like, oh, like heading over to the LZ, or
Really?
and things like that. So
Did they say that?
yeah.
I've never heard them say that.
Did you?
I'm getting no's from Benny and.
No, I played Modern Warfare 2.
snap.
It was on Modern Warfare 2. Ooh,
There you go.
I get one.
Sweet.
No, this is just for top. Don't take them home.
So we have to leave them here.
So Bianca sent these
So
to us.
Bianca
Thank
sent
you.
these
Ooh.
to Top Daily Grind to the
That's
crew.
badass.
Thank you, Bianca.
I would say Bianca and DJ, but she never actually said that he
Had
was a
any
part of
part.
this. So
You partook in anything?
thank you, Bianca.
Thank
for
you.
these
Appreciate it.
I'll
rocks
thank him.
glasses.
For those guys,
Hey, Benny,
if you haven't started
will
listening
you
to
answer
this
him
or
and see if
watching
he
this
can
on
come
YouTube,
and look at a door
I think
John,
people should.
when he can?
Come get it. Oh my God.
No, don't come get it.
Oh, John got one too.
No,
John
not for
gets
John
one this time.
He's just gonna drink out of it.
John was
yeah.
extremely butthurt over the last ones. Shout out to Matt.
Yes. Thanks again, Matt. These are pretty fucking cool.
But Bianca,
Yeah.
seriously, thank you so
Yeah,
much.
thank you. Much
These are sick.
appreciated.
I couldn't wait till Craig to unwrap them.
Oh snap!
So I opened it up
How
and
did she send?
Yeah, how many did she send?
she sent a
Enough.
bunch.
She
She sent a
sent
bunch
enough.
just for like the crew that's up here when they come up. And
Oh, that's badass.
I'm gonna
I
start.
think that these two were probably meant for like Maya and Dylan, but they're gonna have to fight over them because Benny's gonna get one,
Oh, nice.
and then Maya and Dylan can fight
but
over.
Benny's
who
not gonna
gets-
get nothing.
No.
Like I said, we're just gonna leave them up here. Everybody comes
Oh,
up.
okay. So
Yeah.
they stay here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for
these are
letting me
badass.
borrow one of these.
But they're for all of us because we're always drinking up here.
That's badass.
Wow, this motherfucker's sharp.
Ah, that's strong.
This is the.
Is that water?
Yeah.
These are whiskey rocks glasses.
You should mix it with.
I would read the rest of the description, but it's kind of all self-explanatory.
Nice.
So
Thank
what do
you
you
again.
do with these?
I think that you put liquor in them.
Oh, you already did. Look at that.
Oh man, how about that?
It's like he's used one
Almost
before.
like he knows
should've-
what he's doing.
should've
I should have
probably watched
predicted
these
it. Get it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Should've-
Jesus
You're good at
Stradamus over
predictions,
here.
Jesus.
I'm all right. We're hanging it out.
It's like he's done this before.
Yeah. You are too.
So
Sadly.
can I use my glass?
You can use whatever you want, buddy.
That's wrong.
Should I put my name with markers so nobody else drinks from it?
Yeah, do it.
But then I have to go wash it.
Mine has a bite.
Doesn't fit?
Barely.
Barely?
Barely.
You're gonna have to.
So Matt, next time
Lube
you
it
make
up.
these, you need to make them like 1/4 inch wider.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's strong.
Water?
Yes. Quality H2O.
Is this whiskey?
Benny.
What is this? What
Shout
are
out
we
to
This is
drinking?
tequila.
Throw
Kirkland.
one over here for
Ooh,
Benny.
tequila.
Benjamin?
Shout out to Kirkland for
that
sponsoring this
to-
podcast.
They
Scarps?
haven't sponsored it. And it's Kirkland. Isn't it?
That's what I said, Kirkland.
You said
Ham-
Creekland.
Ben Hameen
Mijo,
and John.
cameraman.
John. Oh, he's got one. Ben, here's yours.
Oh my God, I don't know if he's talking to me.
We're getting a copyright.
Sorry. Yeah, we don't want
You just blew out like everyone's speakers that were like
Oh,
turned up
man.
in the
You
car.
think so?
Échale.
Yeah, I probably should stop playing it. because
Everybody
then
that's like
after-
listening to it at work is
Yo.
all of a sudden like, shit.
Yeah, I should probably turn it down.
Yep.
Oh, ¿también quieres agua? ¿Ya no hay?
Maybe
Which camera's on?
Tráete más,
we're gonna. I'm mixing the
So we
Topo
can do
Chico
this
and
and
the
nobody's gonna see
Perrier.
it?
No, just try that. Try it. Seriously.
Give me a little more.
Start making weird.
How much would you normally
I
put
think
in?
Ben needs
He's
About
all
that-
switching
about as
it.
much as you
La
did.
mitad, sí.
Yeah.
Pásela, bro.
What are we doing?
Nomás
Just put-
llénelo a la mitad.
Do about 2 parts water to 1 part.
Poquito
Water.
más. Poquito más, ya.
Hasta
Ahí
ahí.
está.
El agua que te gusta.
So for all of those of you that aren't seeing what's going on right now,
Yes, we just got
Bianca
some
sent us
gifts
some
from
shot
Bianca.
glass. Well, some glasses. Some
Rocks
what are these
glasses?
called?
These are rocks glasses.
Rocks glasses. And
They have the Top Secret Daily Grind logo on them.
we're yeah,
Está mal,
they're
le eché
badass.
mucho agua a la
So
verga.
go to
Oh.
YouTube, check them out, and we're mixing a drink.
Yes.
Would that be fair to say?
Yes, that
Yes.
would be definitely fair to say.
Okay, so we're doing a little mix here,
All right.
and
Next, John's gonna ask for like a couch. Like he looks so comfortable right there.
he's got one right there. Why don't you just move that over there?
That's too far. The cables don't reach.
So, this one, a big old cheers to Bianca and
Bianca.
her husband. I'm not going to fuck up his name.
EJ.
There's two letters.
Cheers. Cheers, guys.
Yeah, but we were calling him. I was calling him
okay.
JD.
Oh, okay.
Cheers,
Cheers,
JD's
boys.
the one that works with us, I think, right?
Cheers, Benny.
John.
John.
Benny,
Cheers,
John.
Oh, ahora sí.
Se le encanta.
Okay, that's interesting.
That's good.
They're hot as fuck, though, them waters that John
You know what? We shouldn't do these type of predictions because they
I
kind of
think,
it's kind of sucks.
Yeah, they were.
The death ones.
Are we
Let's not-
starting with that one?
No. I just put them in
You put
order,
'em in order?
that we predicted them. So
So
we were all over
okay.
the place.
Yeah.
We were supposed to do like a lightning
But
round.
guys, before we get into this,
And we're still over.
no, sorry. Before we get into this, this is just us having fun. This is not us like really hope this person dies.
Oh hell no, man!
clearly
Okay,
no.
so this,
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
is just shits and giggles that we're having. It sucks, for the families of these people that passed away.
Oh, definitely.
And then especially the one I predicted.
Yeah, yeah.
It was
National
it was
treasure there.
the day of the Virgin Mary, and then
Yeah.
Vicente Fernanda passed away, and it was like happy sad moment. It was a
Yeah.
fucked up day yesterday.
Yeah, it was a little weird.
Well, and Chente he even crosses over a little bit into like what you would call like white music or standard American music.
What do you mean by white powder?
How?
what I
No,
mean-
how?
Like powder.
So like almost anybody would hear his songs and be like,
You know who it is?
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
That's
came
what
out
I
on
mean.
CNN.
That's what I mean.
CNN
Whether
News
you're
that came out.
whether you're he was probably one of the first to cross over, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like to cross that genre, because norteño is not really a type of music that you listen
That
to
means
in
for
the United States.
No. And that one was
No,
mariachi.
his is mariachi. That's what his is.
Didn't he do norteño also?
Nah, no.
Mariachi.
It's more mariachi, and it's called ranchera. Ranchera.
Oh, okay.
So it's a ranchera is the genre, but ranchera can cover a lot of
Can be
a lot
pretty
of different
broad.
instruments. But yeah,
And
he was definitely a big one.
Yeah, because for those that know, I don't listen to that music a lot. But growing up, my
You
parents
don't? It looks like you just need a tejana, buddy.
Yeah.
they would they would listen to it all the time. But I recognize the songs, and I've heard them like anytime someone, I don't know the name of them, but
When
you start playing it.
because your girlfriend left you in pants.
I mean,
did you ever rock any of those?
Uh,
Gente music when you're like faded.
other people do, and I would like sit there and listen to it and drink too. But me, like, hey, put some
I
Chente on.
think everybody has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even growing up, you'd hear that on like Sunday mornings, and my parents would play
Restaurants,
all the time.
everywhere you went
Restaurants,
to. Yeah. But crazy. Anyways, all right.
Yeah,
Jump
we'll
into-
talk a little bit more about him once we get to that section. But we'll just start it off.
Yeah,
Just start
so-
off with the first question.
So a brief synopsis. At the beginning of the year, we did a prediction show
Yep.
for shit that would happen this year. And this is our prediction show recap, which is probably the name of the episode. So you probably already knew that.
Yeah,
But anyway, I figured I'd say it.
yeah,
That was a long
yeah.
description.
A little bit.
Pretty
but
short.
that's
It
fine,
was,
that's
it was
fine.
short enough. It
So
was
here
just-
was the first question that we asked
I think a big one that we should cover right now is live events because a lot of people like to do sporting concerts, things like that.
Okay.
So, Jesus, when do you think?
When do I think live events will?
Because they have sports going on now, but the crowds
But like
can't attend.
some sense of normalcy, like maybe
NFL.
50%,
Yeah, like I'd go
50% attendance or things like that.
So based on that question, where do you think, before I play the answers, what do you think the right answer should be or kind of be?
At this point, it's mostly
Fairly normal.
back to normal.
Almost back to normal, right?
Yeah, just the fucking masks are the only thing that you got to wear.
Yeah.
Are there? So I know that like college football is normal, like full attendance.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, no, but they would have to wear masks, right?
I don't even. I think some places don't.
Yeah,
even
when we went to
require
the 49ers game, we had to wear masks.
it. Was it full attendance?
Yeah.
So NFL is full attendance. College football, most sporting events, as far as I know, are back to full attendance.
Some states they're still kind of picky because I've seen some like NBA games where the crowd is still really.
So maybe more outdoor sports are full.
Probably, yeah.
Maybe.
Okay.
It
And
just
they're
depends
not
on the
really as
state.
strict as they were before. Now you can get away just by fucking having the mask around your fucking...
Just as long as it's in your pocket somewhere.
Yeah, as
long as you
long
have
as they
one
seen that
near you.
motherfucker going in, then you're good.
Yeah. Okay, so here's the first answer. This was
I want to say that I think this year it'll be normal when the season
close
starts
again?
Yeah, because it'll be August. I think it'll not normal, but it'll. I think like half the crowds that of a normal NFL game, and I think by that
I wonder
time,
Jesus picked
even
this one.
if people aren't getting vaccinated, I think there'll be
It's just
enough
in the order.
rapid tests that they can start doing that.
so pretty close, I would say.
Yeah, I would say that's pretty close because some are doing rapid tests.
He
like, to
recorded
let you
that
in.
downstairs
Right.
right before
He
You
this.
just barely said
Yeah,
that.
barely said that.
Yeah, good job.
Okay,
Jesus.
so, no, go listen to the actual podcast. You'll see. So here's Leo's answer.
What do you think, Leo?
Fuck. I don't. What the
Yeah, I
fuck
don't
do you think,
it's
Leo?
back to normal this year. Not this year.
No.
No.
How normal do you think it'll go, or exactly how it is right now? Where
I
it's,
think no. I think till next year.
till next season, like the season
22.
following the
Till
okay.
22.
For like.
For like-
well, I'm focused on like NFL. You know, I like the football, but yeah, really any events. I think it'll be like 20.
What was funny when I was listening to that one is that you actually went to one. You
Yeah.
actually went to a football game.
That
That's
in
a-
age 12.
Did they? And they were requiring masks.
Yeah,
Did you wear it the whole game?
you have to, or they'll.
They would kick you
Yeah,
out.
so there's security walking the stairs.
God, that's so stupid.
Okay, so answer number 3 came from Skarks over here. How about you? Because you were more into concerts.
Yeah. So what I think is going to happen is they're going to have a list of requirements. You're either going to have to show up with like paperwork that says that you took the vaccine, and or
vaccine passport. Is that what that's
yeah,
called?
and or proof that you are negative before they'll let you in, and then they'll make you wear a mask, and then you can go in.
So pretty much what you do when you travel right now.
Pretty much, but to the point like. They'll be able to fill up the arena or whatever capacity they set it to, but you're going to have to meet those requirements before you can even get in.
It was pretty close too.
That's. I mean, state by state. There's some
Yeah.
states that are absolutely doing
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, there's
And-
events that we
and-
went that you had to fucking get a test before you walked in.
Even like Blade Show.
Some like comedy shows
SEMA.
and
SEMA too.
and like concerts and stuff. A lot of those are doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you weren't too far.
Yeah.
And then now Craig's answer.
God, I'm probably way off. What I heard about this,
He's probably doing research
where
on
I
his
heard it.
fucking tablet.
but they, I think Warner Brothers announced already a month, maybe 2 months ago,
2 months
they're
ago.
not going to do any movie theater releases this year. Everything they release this year is going to go streaming, either on like a premium platform like
pretty
an
close.
HBO.
No, they're back.
Or
Theaters
like
are
some
back.
kind of
Theaters
pay
are back.
to watch type thing.
But the streaming.
So
Yes.
they're not going to put anything in theaters this year. That Warner Brothers is one of the biggest studios. If everybody else follows suit, movie theaters are going to have to get real creative to stay in business. I see all entertainment. I see almost all entertainment going streaming.
You got that pretty close.
Yeah.
There
is a
the
lot of
creative
that
thing they had
happening.
to do. They just have to show movies. So
Yeah, they just have to choose to show movies even if you
Yeah.
can stream them.
Yeah.
But there are some that are coming out that are only available in theaters at first, like normal. But it seems like they go to streaming a lot faster than they used to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
they're available like actually right away.
Like
Almost.
like that new Disney one. I think it's called Encanto.
oh yeah,
That's
I
only
watched,
in theaters right now.
Is it?
Yeah, I don't think that they're streaming that for another couple months or something.
but I also like the whole. It made them push it to streaming. You know what I mean? Like now, certain releases were only streaming. You didn't have to go to a theater, and I like that because sometimes you don't want to go to the theater to do all that.
Yeah, no, I think the way they did that's good because there's some movies that you just rather stay home and watch. You wouldn't mind paying the little extra because overall you save.
But even
you
before the
save money.
fucking pandemic, that would have been badass if they.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny. What's funny to me is just how the quantity of stuff that's getting pushed now because of streaming. Like, you can't keep up with all the subscriptions. Besides Netflix, you got Hulu and Paramount Plus and HBO and Showtime. They've all got their own streaming platforms now, and they're pushing stuff only to that. And it's like you can't even,
And
you
it-
just can't even keep up.
And it's funny because it
on
adds right
anymore.
back up to like if you had a like satellite bill.
Yeah, yeah. We went away from fucking Dish and DirecTV, and now you just have 10 subscriptions instead of one.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah. Because
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna keep changing.
go
it.
ahead.
So
Do
the next one was movie theater. So you already said your answer, and then we had Edgar chime in on his opinion.
see what I heard, like based off of this movie thing. Well, I was watching the presidential speech. He was saying something about the what's it called when they were going to pass the stimulus package, that some of the money was going to go like towards arts and theaters. I don't know if you guys caught that.
That he was pissed about it, right?
Yeah, because he was pissed because a lot of the money was going towards arts and like he mentioned movie theaters. So I think they'll be fine for this year. But yeah, I don't see movies coming back.
Oh, you were wrong on that one.
Yeah, I was off.
Yeah. So the question was basically, are theaters going to survive? Was the question, but it kind of went into the. So.
But I like what it pushed it to. I like how it pushed it to streaming. Me personally, just because, like I said, I don't like to always go to the movies.
Yeah, there's a few changes that I've liked too, like McDonald's that you can just go and order.
Oh,
your shit without having
curbside
to-
is really nice now. Like especially like Walmart. You told me you did Walmart a few times.
Yeah,
yeah, you can order
they
almost
suck at
anything.
shopping for you, but still, it's better than having to go in there.
Yeah.
I think anyway.
Yeah, the only downfall to that is
I got people
like,
that do that
produce.
for me.
Yeah.
My kids.
Oh,
The only downfall to some of that curbside pickup is produce. Like
oh yeah, they
you
suck
order
at
you order fucking apples, they're definitely giving you the oldest
You
apples.
know what? I'm gonna try to. Can you order like thongs and shit?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna order.
you can order whatever
order
is at
some
Walmart.
thongs, a cucumber,
some fucking condoms.
condoms, and send John to pick it up.
some lube.
Done.
Okay,
Done.
so here's my
What, John? You're over there playing with dicks, and now
And how
you're
do you
suddenly
do
like
this?
upset
You,
about what's going on.
You just order like on their.
Just go on to Walmart.com and just order in there. This and that.
He's going
Oh,
to
man.
order some right now.
Yeah. So
Just the nasty.
my
oh
answer
my
for
God.
that question, same question. If
Theaters
theaters are gonna
are-
last.
They want to feel that the normality and just get back to doing that.
Yeah.
That was all. I just think people want to get back to normal, and so if theaters open back up, I thought they were going to be more likely to go just because they want to.
Have you been to a theater this year?
No.
No.
No. Have
And
you?
I want to go.
I went
Even last year or the year
when
before.
I went like a month ago. Fuck, what did we go watch?
Was
I
it
don't
awkward?
remember. It was.
Coco
It
Probably.
was a little bit weird.
Did you sit in the seat backwards? No,
no.
not that awkward.
No, I mean not that awkward. No, but they. So
like you don't know what you're
we went
doing.
to Edwards with my kids and we watched some kids movie, whatever. When you buy your ticket, they give you a seat number.
Oh,
It's assigned
assigned
seating.
seats now.
I think
And
last
this
time
is
I
how
went,
they
were
keep.
doing that.
This is how they kind of keep some separation in the theater.
That's dumb. I don't want to sit at.
But in big cities, they do that.
Yeah,
In big cities, they do that.
It's not it's not necessarily a new thing, but here it is.
They do it because I hate it when some people will like they'll take 2 seats right here and then just leave one at the end. So and
weird.
especially when it gets super packed, and now like you're asking people to move and be like, hey, can like we
Yeah,
sit
so
there?
it's, in that sense, it makes sense. But I think they're doing it at Edwards specifically to keep distance between.
Yeah.
Like they have some seats that are blacked out.
Yeah,
I think is what it is.
Because the last time the only time I was in LA that we went to a movie theater, you had to pick your seat, but this was like years ago. So
So that's not a new thing in other places.
I guess not.
Okay.
So question number 3 was a mask question. So here's the question.
Oh, the mask. That's another one that I put on there. What do you think is going to happen with masks when stuff starts going back to normal?
So masks. What do you think the answer to that question is?
It's still in some places. It's still the same.
I think it's not going to go away.
You mean what
I
we
think that's
answered?
going to be our new norm.
No, not what do you think we answered, but what do you think the right answer is
Right now.
to that question? You want to hear it again?
No, I don't. I don't know, man.
Why not?
I don't. Oh, you can play it again if you want.
No,
Go ahead.
I don't
No,
want
my thought is that I don't think the masks do what people think they do, and I don't understand why we still need them. It doesn't make any sense to me.
So
That was okay. That was a weird answer.
So it's stupid.
I think it's
we
going to be another 5 years before masks go away. Anything, if not more.
You don't think masks will go away this year?
No, absolutely
Not
not. Not at all.
Okay, so Leo thinks they'll be here for a while. Number 2, Edgar.
I think they'll eventually go away at one point, just because
This year?
this year
2021.
no
21. We're in
no
21.
yeah 2021 like
Yeah.
the masks will go away for people who go into stores, but like stores like Costco who require it no matter
require it
what.
anymore.
Yeah, I don't.
I feel like a lot of companies are going to do that.
Yeah, Costco doesn't require it
Costco
anymore.
don't require it anymore. Nope. that's
So they kind of have gone away if you don't want to use it. Correct. You can say you're
Depending.
vaccinated.
But in Idaho,
Depending on where
but
you
travel
are.
to like Utah, then they fuck.
yeah.
with it.
And see, I do think masks work not 100%, but they do work a little bit. Maybe not for
To cover
just
ugly girl's face.
that too. But for example, like my wife gets sick all the time at work at about the same time. But since she's been using a mask, because they require a mask if you haven't gotten vaccinated, but you can choose to wear one if you want. And so she just chooses to wear one because there's people around her that haven't been vaccinated that won't get vaccinated because they don't want to. She's been vaccinated, but she'll just wear it, and she hasn't gotten sick. She hasn't gotten the flu. She hasn't gotten like sicknesses that she usually gets around this time. So it could be social. I don't know, but
I think
for her it's worked.
I think that the way the virus has been spreading, that the masks seem to have very little effect.
Yeah.
Like
your cuñada,
they
their
keep
whole
going-
family wear it. Because for example, I saw my church; they were all wearing one, but they got super sick.
I've seen them not wear them at church too, though. It's weird. They wear 'em
Choose
when
to
they-
sometimes?
Yeah, it's weird. But like, so you look at the news, and Florida in the last little while was talking shit. Well, we've got the lowest rates in the country, and nobody's wearing a mask. Well, I don't think it's because of the mask or because of what they're doing in Florida. I think they just got hit with the Delta first.
Yeah.
And then it went to Texas, and then it went to California, and that's why California's rates jumped when Florida's were low, because Florida already had Delta, and California hadn't. So I don't know. I feel like the masks, maybe. I don't know. I guess I don't know, but I feel like they don't do what everybody hoped they
No,
would.
not 100%. That's for sure.
Yeah.
That's like a for sure thing.
Yeah, I mean, what it comes down to for me is like a doctor doing surgery. They touch their face, they got to change their mask.
Yeah.
People aren't doing that. No. People are wearing a cloth mask all day.
Yeah.
Sometimes more than one day. Sometimes multiple days without washing it.
Yeah, that's
a problem.
That's harmful for them,
Absolutely. Yeah.
but not for me. Like not for the other people, just for them for being idiots for not washing the fucking mask.
Yeah.
It's gross.
But the mask is also not. I don't think it's really stopping anything. The cloth ones in particular.
Didn't Costco? I remember reading that in the news that they said from now on they're going to require their
I don't
employees.
think- maybe I don't know.
and then all of a sudden they go back on their word.
The
thing is, so like
I think the enforcement is really.
yeah. So the particles are small.
Vibrating bullet?
Sure. So Leo's that checked out of our prediction show. He's
No,
ordering stuff
sorry.
for
I
he's
wanted
ordering
it
stuff
before.
for John.
I am. I'm going to send him to pick him up.
Oh yes.
Sorry. All right.
No, you're fine. And so
Make sure you get some lube on there.
so particles
I
are
did. Then it came with the vibrating.
so the viruses are really small. They get through cloth easy.
Yeah,
Like,
the cloth masks don't
stupid
do
easy.
shit. Yeah.
But they don't move by themselves. They usually latch onto dust particles, which are bigger than the mask, than the wind, and that's the idea that most of them move on top of other particles, and so it's not as easy to get through a mask if you're not like as it is if you're not.
Unless you're in
wearing
close proximity.
anything. If you're in close proximity, yeah, you're pretty fucked because you're gonna have that on you anyway. So
Yeah, like an airplane.
yeah. Okay, so we heard Leo's answer to mask. Did we hear yours?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was yours? Oh yeah.
They're gonna go away.
So
with it.
here's mine. I think there's gonna be like something new that you don't need a mask. So I would
like
predict
a
like
shield?
a new, like something that blows air or something that like
I was
fucking
way all
shines
this.
UV light into your nose or I don't know. This guy invented it's almost like a little film that goes over your nostrils, and so he said it
basically
blocked,
like a filter.
yeah, it's like a filter and it blocked like people were excited about the thing. I never heard anything about it after that, but I think the
work.
guy that designed it got the deal. But then I never heard
was
anything
on
else.
Shark
But
Tank.
it peels. It's almost like a
didn't work?
Band-Aid that goes on your nostril.
Yeah, I know what you're
Never
talking
heard
about.
about it.
I never saw. I didn't see that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I think something like that, and maybe like something that's more just I don't know, discreet than the whole fucking mask over your face.
You just fucked up my prediction.
that was
Yeah, I was way off on that one. I was a
But
little
see,
off.
I think that's a better idea. You know, the
he was on point on something else.
Yeah, well, like the thing with one of the things they were finding is that people who wore glasses had a lower rate of infection than almost anybody else. It's because they're used to having something on their face and not touching it.
Oh,
Is what I think.
could be.
Not so much that everybody's getting the virus through their eyes, but people who wear glasses, you get used to that on your face, and so you're not constantly adjusting them and doing shit like that.
The
But with a
people that are
mask,
putting them like on and off when they're getting in and out of the car, they're fucked.
well, like me, every time I put a mask on, I'm always fucking fiddling with it because it's just so weird and uncomfortable for
Especially
me.
the first days when we first had to wear them.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
here's your answer.
I predict
Okay.
that it's just going to get more polarized this year. Maybe by the end of the year, one side or the other kind of like starts to win. But I feel like just more, you're going to see the people that don't want to wear a mask get like real anti-mask, and you're going to see the people that do want to wear a mask get real pro-mask.
I don't think that happened.
And you're just going to see people that don't wear a mask fucking glaring at the people that do, and vice versa.
I can't-
I
so
think
kinda like
that's
the Bloods and
my
Crips?
prediction. Almost, yeah. I
don't
think
think
if you watch the news, that happened.
Oh, yeah.
But if you just
Go out in
if you just
public,
go
yeah.
outside and talk to people, I don't think it happened.
No, because you said that you guys went to shows and some people were wearing them, some weren't, and nobody gave a shit.
Nope.
Where was
Nobody
it?
was-
Oh, in SEMA.
SEMA was the
Yeah,
same thing.
you just put it up on your face when you walk through the security, and then take it off, put it in your pocket.
And the people that still wanted to wear one, wore one. And the people that didn't. And even at SEMA, I don't think I saw a single person looking at somebody with a mask like, fucking idiot. And nobody that was wearing a mask looking at everybody else like, why the fuck are you endangering me? Like, I didn't see that.
Yeah, the more I see the news, the more I agree with everybody that the news wants that whole infighting because
It's like they've
just-
become tabloids. It's just stupid.
it is, and so yeah, the more I even any side, it doesn't matter. The more
It's
I
hard.
see it,
It's hard to
it
watch any
sucks.
news program now.
Okay, so the next one is how COVID affects large, like major companies.
Oh shit! I didn't see that.
Yeah. So, do you think COVID is going to have a big effect on major companies like Macy's? It did to
Closed.
Yeah, it did to a lot of
Macy's
companies.
closed here.
Macy's, Sears.
Sears was before that, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think Sears was before.
Yeah, Sears were before.
Was Dillard? No, some Dillards started closing. A bunch of small businesses.
Small
too.
businesses for sure.
Yeah, I
Small
think
restaurants.
I think the virus like it made it quicker for malls. Like malls are going under, and I think
Yeah,
the
malls are
virus
going
just
bad.
sped that up. But yeah, so I think that sped it up. But yeah, I think places like Sears and Dillard's and Macy's and they're on their last leg unless they can figure out how to sell.
Yeah, but I think that was more
online better.
like it was down. It was in the works already.
That was already. Yeah, I feel like it just got sped up.
Yeah, it just like made everything quicker. Because I know we were gonna go to when I went with John out there to shoot his engagement photos. We were gonna go to this barbecue place, and it said it was open on his phone, and we showed up and it was closed. And
But that one they moved it up towards Jackson.
oh, did they really?
Yep.
Ah,
I think you guys passed
God
it.
damn it,
But
John.
I went. You were with me. I think we were hunting. And we stopped at the barbecue place in Victor. It was you and Dylan and Maya, I think.
Victor?
Yeah, we went golfing up there.
I didn't go to that golf
Oh, they
course.
didn't let you.
No, no. You're such a fucking dick. That is not at all why.
It probably is.
I do what I want. Fucking asshole.
hey, clip that part. I do what I want.
John, why do you only clip
But
things
yeah, we
that I
went
say?
up. That one they moved
They
up.
moved
toward,
it?
Yeah, they moved it close to Jackson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's just it's good. It's a good place. And that one they had just opened it up there a year or two before that. So they just moved it closer to Jackson, to a more tourist place.
Probably won't get enough business right there in Victor because Victor's kind of small.
It is, but it's getting to be expensive as fuck to live there.
Really?
Yeah.
In Victor?
Because it's too close to Jackson.
Yeah. So they ain't paying the big money they're paying in Jackson, but they're still paying the money to live there.
Yep. Because a lot of the people that live in Victor work in Jackson.
Do you feel like a lot of the e-commerce businesses went up?
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And
Some of the largest corporations in the world just got so much larger during all of this, while small businesses were going under left and right.
Yeah, and it's funny when, like they'll post on the East Idaho News or something like that. They'll, I can't believe they're closing this place. But that same person.
Wants to fucking.
No, that same person is buying stuff online. Because it's so much easier or something along those lines.
Did you play any of them?
Nope.
No.
Okay, so answer number one.
So you just interrupted our conversation.
Oh,
It's all good.
wow.
So I predict that the mall here in Idaho Falls
Is it come close to closing?
it will be very empty by the end of this year.
Were you right?
I haven't been there.
No.
I don't know.
So
No, it's
pretty
still-
full.
Is it pretty full?
it's
Do they
full,
have
but
new
with not
stores?
retail stores.
Do they have new stores or what's in there now?
They have a school.
Like a college?
Yeah, they have a college in there. It's like a
It's Sears, right?
yeah.
But see,
Or
we were.
so-
I
but
think we were
they
talking
built-
about that too,
yeah,
weren't we?
he said it.
Yeah.
So they built a section, but I think it's like a technical college or something. So here's mine. I
Like-
predict the opposite for this mall.
Oh, really? You think it's gonna? You think it's gonna grow?
Not grow, but I think it's gonna be pretty full, just because people want to get
back
to
out?
normal. And the other thing I predict too for
Damn.
small businesses, if they don't adapt and change, they're gone. You could say that's pretty accurate, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It is. They started the fucking delivering to home. They started doing a lot more. A lot of the small businesses were doing cash only.
Yeah.
They started going into Venmo. They started going into shit like that. That all the
Yeah.
teenagers are.
They're
paying.
not
There's a
doing-
lot of restaurants maybe not so much in Idaho Falls, but in a lot of places there's a lot of businesses that are closed, and a lot of them are restaurants.
What's crazy is that they're not closing because of what we thought that it was because of COVID. They're closing because they can't get employees.
Yeah,
Exactly.
which I think was because of COVID.
Yeah, because it was, but an indirect.
Yeah.
It wasn't like because they got sick. It was
It was because
they started seeing that they could make money on their own, or they were getting money from the government.
right.
Absolutely.
But a lot of people, to be fair, did start their own side hustles and just kept found out that they could do something different.
Yeah, more and more it opened up the creator economy.
Yeah.
Where
I had a question. What is with the coin shortage?
Well, that was back then.
No, because they still do
There's-
it.
there's
You
still
go
doing
to some of these stores.
Yeah, they're like,
Walmart still won't do cash back.
Do you need your
because of it.
68 cents?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I remember, for example, I went to Cafe Rio to go get a salad, and there's this lady holding up everybody just because she's out here counting change. Like,
Oh shit.
like
Because
trying
they
to
wouldn't give her change.
Yeah, because it had to be exact amount. I was about to be like, I'll pay for her. Like, move.
Yeah, like, here's an extra $1. Just
like,
fucking go.
I'll pay for her. Like, move it.
I got two big ass fucking Coke bottles. You know, them plastic full of change.
So
I was gonna start paying with coins.
Yeah, you should. What was
Your
the reason?
paycheck and
What
Was
was
it
the
because they
reason for
weren't
that?
minting enough?
I don't know.
I think
I
a lot
don't
of people
know.
are hoarding them like me.
It could be. I can't remember why.
like we
There
never
was a
had this
reason.
issue before, and
There
then
was
all of a sudden-
it was last year. There was a reason why
The explanation that I heard never made sense.
that they were
And it
minting.
it was basically that people were hoarding them.
Yeah.
Like, so people have always hoarded coins. That's not an unusual thing.
Yeah, that one was a little weird on that.
And still, even the banks, they're running into that problem too.
Yeah, that's strange.
Yeah, nobody wants to give you change. They only want to give you dollars.
Yeah.
The conspiracity theory that I
predict-
heard. Sorry, I'll make it quick.
No,
The
go ahead.
conspiracy theory
what
that
I
I heard.
predict is what has been
Fucking
happening.
dick.
They've been turning.
Dude, I didn't mean to. I swear. I thought he was talking. Wow. No, I'm sorry. Go
The
ahead.
conspiracy theory that I heard was that it's a ploy to get rid of coins. Period.
It could be. It could.
I can see that.
Well, I got a bunch of them. Let me get rid of them.
The way
fuckers.
inflation's going, it would make sense.
Yeah.
What I predict is what has been happening. They've been turning into offices. Like I know the one in Twin has like dentists in it now and like doctors, like different practices because they need that space and that.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I think that's what it's going to do. It's no longer going to. It's going to be partial retail and then.
So malls will become like healthcare.
I think so.
Conglomerates.
I think
you
so.
can go to the mall,
Remember
get your
when-
eyes checked, get your teeth cleaned, and fucking get your prostate checked.
There you go.
And buy a new outfit.
Yep, maybe. And there's still a clothing store in there.
Yeah. If American Eagle's still hanging in there.
Yeah, because they're slowly starting to see probably that there's more sales online.
Absolutely.
You know, and it's easier because there's no overhead or as much as overhead or bills and things like that. So why wouldn't you?
So I think we all got that one right.
To
Craig's
an
a little off just
I'm
because.
off. No, I was off.
Just because he thought it was
Definitely.
going to be nearly empty. But
Oh, yeah.
I haven't been there though. I don't even know.
He's still trying to.
You could tell me that it was full. You could tell me that it was empty, and I would believe you because I don't know.
you haven't even driven by?
Not really.
Not really.
Go right
really.
now. It's so fucking stupid to be in there.
Every time I go somewhere, I avoid the middle of town.
I don't feel like fucking Idle Falls in
plague.
you right now.
No, everything's.
Like you got fucking lines going all the way fucking out down the hallway. What the fuck? Did you see that before?
Yeah.
Okay, so number 5. You want to do a lightning round?
Yeah, let's go. So let's go quick.
Aliens.
We didn't go quick, by the way. Go check out the podcast. It took like 6 hours to answer that question.
That was the longest part of the show.
Yeah.
The most dumb freaking. Remember how they're going to release all these documents on the freaking.
Yeah, so here's Edgar's prediction.
I predict that this year that we're going to release actual life form. Like living organism. It can be microscopic. It could be
that just
living.
discovered?
Yeah, just living.
Oh, so not necessarily on Earth. We're gonna find life somewhere else.
No, I
Something's gonna
believe
come
that
out
we
of it.
have, and it's going to be released that we
they're
have.
gonna
Oh
announce
shit. Okay.
I mean, you still have like half a
17
month.
days.
Yeah, half a month.
Yeah.
No, but that's
Could be right or wrong.
And I was basing my answer off of the stupid documents that they were going to release by a certain amount. They're like, oh, we're going to release all these.
Almost none of those were new.
No, and then a lot of it was redacted. Like 98% of it was redacted.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah, pretty much.
was here.
So here's
Object.
Here's Leo's.
I predict the same thing as every fucking other year. That there is something, but
Nobody's gonna say
nothing really gonna
Man.
fucking pop out.
Yeah, pretty much. And then here's Craig's.
I predict that they're going to that the Pentagon or whatever is going to release more information saying here's what we've seen, but they're not actually going to say
Not mentioned.
these are aliens.
So you don't believe that
whether
lady?
they are or not.
Close. They redacted a lot.
Yeah, they did.
So
A
here's,
lot, everything.
Like
It
every
sounds
fucking
like
year.
the government.
yeah.
yeah, here's mine. I predict that the same horseshit is gonna go around, that there's aliens and nothing is gonna happen.
Hey,
by
no
the
one
end of
asked you, Jesus.
it. So,
I mean,
He was
much.
he was
but
right.
that part of the conversation was like 15 minutes long.
yeah,
yeah, that was like spot on though.
yeah, like it's nothing gonna happen, but it was good to pretend like it was gonna happen.
I was all excited over the documents.
Yeah, because for like the last year and a
They
half,
made a big
almost,
hype for
they
that.
made a
They
big
did.
hype. Yeah,
They're like they're finally going to release them after
Well,
such
it's
and
almost
such
like they
years.
were preparing us for something. Like,
Right.
well,
But
we're
Like
gonna
if people don't
yeah,
really
but no.
care, then we'll say something.
Yeah.
But if they really do care, let's keep them waiting. That's
what could have happened is like they were hyping that up while something else was happening that we weren't even paying attention to.
Like
That's
COVID?
common. Yeah, that's pretty common. But I think
Oh,
what
can't say COVID.
happened is that they did actually admit things that they had never admitted before. Like none of that was really new footage, but they finally admitted, like, yeah, this is fucked up.
Yeah,
and
we don't know what the fuck
it
it is. Yeah.
That was kind of new. Like the government had never really said one way or the other before.
Did you ever see that? Do you remember when they were having that? We're gonna raid Area 51, like the whole
Yes.
event.
Yeah.
Did you see the actual video?
Oh, very few people showed
It was
up.
like 8 people.
And none of them crossed the line. If they had crossed the line, they would have got fucked up. They would have either been shot or arrested.
So what did you do when you were there?
I didn't go. I was,
Sit
of course I
back,
didn't
make
go.
sure.
I like show my
I
block.
would not have gone to that. That's stupid.
I would have gone if it would
Just to
if
have
it would
fun,
have yeah
like
if it would have
as a-
been an actual like
to watch all the people get shot.
huge thing. Oh, I wouldn't have
Trying
crossed
to
the
rush
line.
Area 51.
I would have been like you
I
know,
would have been the guy with the
I would have
fucking
watched from
camera.
a safe distance.
No, I
that's
would have
for
been
sure.
in the middle because I wouldn't want to miss out to see stuff. But if you're in the middle, if people get shot in the front, then you're like, okay,
Well, then you're
I'm
like,
gonna stay
okay,
back.
I'm gonna back up.
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
Yeah, that's fair.
If you just hold the camera, they won't shoot you.
And be like, hey, I'm
think you're media?
media journalism. Sorry.
Jesus could make you a fucking
Maybe a
black-
pass?
Yeah.
It's just moving on.
Yeah. No, I didn't know what else to add.
No,
so
you're
I,
good.
was,
You're good.
I
Do
thought
it.
you guys were wrapping it up.
There's going to be a financial crash, yes or no?
A crash. Financial
Fuck,
crash.
I don't know how to talk.
Yes or no?
He was drunk.
Financial crash.
It
What do you
did
think the
not,
answer? No, not really.
No.
It's like every markets are except for this last week where they've tanked a little, but
Inflation was high.
inflation's stupid high.
A lot of money got printed out of nothing,
The dollar is at its highest it's been in years.
which is odd, right?
It is odd.
Considering the amount of money that was printed this year.
Yeah, but they take the value of the dollar based on other currencies and stuff. So a lot of other currencies had a harder time because the U.S. didn't really close like other countries did.
Yeah, kind of yes and no.
Kind of yes and no, but for the most part, we maintained open. Like so, the economy didn't really crash in that sense. But no, I'm good. But due to
God damn it!
I gotta go to the gym.
I know you will live even better.
due to
That's probably not true.
due to the whole bottlenecks that are getting stuff to where it needs to go right now, that's the big thing people are worried about. I think. Oh shit.
You know what's cool that came out of what came out of 2021?
What?
They're chunky,
yeah,
and they're
yeah.
fluffy. They're NFTs.
Yeah.
Are you guys making a theme song for that?
He is apparently in this to me.
It sounded like the Addams Family for a second there.
Yeah.
They're
kinda,
chunky.
yeah.
They're no. Let's not.
Can
make
I
it.
ask for like a custom one, Jesus?
Yeah, I have one.
Oh,
I
he's gonna like that.
I actually designed
One
of the
around me?
one of the accessories. No, not around you. One of the accessories I designed with you in mind, and it's a Centenario. Like,
I'll buy that one.
if you get lucky, you have to mint
Yeah,
one,
it's
so.
all luck.
Oh, there's no.
It's gonna be
there's
a
no
random
priority
generator.
for-
We don't even get.
We don't even know. If I can
fuck.
figure it out, maybe, but no, we
You're
don't.
gonna
We
have to
don't.
buy a
know.
lot.
So this is what
No,
this is
not
what's gonna
necessarily a
happen.
lot.
This is what's gonna happen. It's gonna say mint like yours, and you're gonna hit it, and it's gonna random generate one, and then
And then
I like that.
yeah,
But when is that gonna happen? So I can like do
probably like a
the-
week or two.
yeah, we
Hopefully.
week or two
The
out.
fuck are you guys waiting for?
Can we? Can
Dude,
we
there's
sort
a
of?
lot of fucking coding
just
to
Can
do.
we sort of fucking like do it together?
What do you mean?
Like when you're gonna say we're gonna do ours today?
Oh yeah.
So yeah,
I wanna be
we'll
there
tell
too.
you another person that wants to be included.
Yeah,
in
we'll
that
show
is,
you. I'll help you before then how to set up your wallet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, it's easy. It's
You see
it's,
that?
It's real
What
easy.
they're doing?
It's easy.
Is it as
We-
difficult as it was for him to transfer money from the one app to the other, or easier?
No, it's easier.
It's easy.
It's
That's
easier.
That's
It's
okay.
easier.
That's
It's
good.
easy. You just download a wallet.
I was
and that's
kidding.
it. That's easy.
I'm
It's
assuming
easy.
it's pretty simple.
Yeah, it's very simple.
So we found out that's called the whitelist.
Yeah, we found out. That's called a
Because
whitelist.
Rigo, his brother, he reached out. He's like, "How can we get on your whitelist?"
Yes,
And I'm like,
Is that a wait list? But it basically
No,
is a
he was
wait
like, I think
it's the opposite of a blacklist.
yeah. He's like,
Which sounds kind of racist.
list. I suppose.
but I guess
Right?
that's what it is. So he's also wants to be included in that.
On the
like-
white list, yeah. More than anything, me personally, I want to do them because I want to learn how.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if we make some money, great. If we don't, it sucks. But
fun.
I want to be able to do them, and then later on, hopefully, we can get some out for tops, like some knife related ones, and I think it'll be cool. But I want to learn how to do it, and so hopefully we can do it. So financial crash. Here's the first answer. I was way off on this one, I think.
Oh yeah.
But we'll see. There always is, and there's always a recovery.
Every year,
Oh yeah.
really?
Well,
No, not
market
every-
crashes.
I mean, let's
and-
talk about like a serious crash. Like
serious-
shit goes
serious
like real south.
2008. 2008.
Like
Dollar.
2008 or worse.
dollar. The value of the dollar.
That and
By
real
the end
estate.
of by October,
But see,
the dollar's going to be
garbage.
worth not zero. I don't think to that extent 2021, but I think the dollar is going to be really really devalued
this year.
this year. So from the stuff I'm reading, you'll see crypto really really high, and
I
it is
think-
high compared to how it was in January. It's way high,
Yeah.
but we've had a slight pullback.
Well, and I also think
Slight.
that was a really good guess, man. I mean, we're talking
I'm hurting over here.
like the dollar's doing really well, but it doesn't have a reason to be doing
Yeah.
really well,
So
other than everybody else is struggling.
He's looking at the graph.
I want to show you, yeah. So back in January, so this is where we kind of were. This graph right here. So we were kind of
At the bottom of that?
yeah. So
Ouch.
it looked like we were gonna go up a little bit and then go down, but instead it went the other way.
Is that like a W for Wonder Woman?
It's like it is actually a W, and that's a W pattern. And usually you take the height, but that's the whole thing. But it did from here.
Is that
it
a good
looks-
sign?
It is for the dollar.
The W pattern.
The W pattern is a great sign.
Like West Side.
Yeah,
Like when?
it's
Nice.
It is a good pattern in these things, but it did surprise me, to be honest. It should have gone down a little bit more. I don't know why it started going up. It could be because of all the stuff that they want to do, that they're investing in actual infrastructure. So I don't know. Maybe that's the case. But companies were making a shitload of money, and like, for example, like the people who had money, has been the greatest time ever for them. Like Elon Musk went from like a few $1 billion net worth to the like 300 billions. It's just insane.
Yeah, I mean the richest people got a lot richer.
A lot richer.
Yeah.
It's not even close.
Yeah.
And that's why they say when there's blood on the streets, like there was in March, in April, like everybody who knows anything about anything, they were just buying.
Making lots of money.
While everybody else was running scared, they were buying. So that's why, like, you still have to be careful. But whenever you see like these red markets, like it's just like that. If you don't have anything, start buying a little bit. If you do have some stuff, it sucks
Because everything's tanking.
so your portfolio looks shitty. But if you have some cash on the side, it's time to start accumulating a little bit. Because
that's kind of why rich people do so well when shit like this goes south, because they have that disposable income to be like, now's the time. And
that's what's a little scary right now. But everything is the highest it's ever been. Like even with this minor pullback. Mm-hmm. And so CEOs have started either quitting or getting divorced, so that when they get divorced, they can sell some stuff because they have to sell it to pay off their spouse's half or whatever. And so a lot of CEOs have been getting out of the market right now while it's the highest. So it's one of those things where
they're just going to hold that money.
Yeah. Right now, Warren Buffett's sitting on the most money he's ever sat on. So you might have, like, if you have a lot of stocks and stuff, you might want to be careful, because we could see like a major, like, correction, like a real one, not this little measly.
Measly.
Yeah, right. It hurts, but I mean, compared to an actual crash, how it can be. But having that knowledge, then you know what to look for.
You could also just hold it.
When you see it, you know, okay, let's get in. Especially if it's a solid company that's only tanking because everything else is. Because there's companies that tanked for no reason. They only tanked because people were scared and pulled money out.
Yeah.
And so those companies, as long as they're solid, you just put in a little bit here and there, and then just ride it to the top.
Is that why John's rich now?
Oh, fucking
Is John rich right now?
No.
He's loaded.
You know why that is?
Because
he has a fiance.
he doesn't listen.
What to do?
Yeah. The only money he has is because she takes care.
Absolutely.
Of it. So here's Leo's answer.
I think the economy is going to go to shit
This year.
this year.
Gonna happen.
Way wrong. It's going to happen.
Damn.
So yeah, a little off on that one too, but it should have.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything, pretty
Like-
much everything was pointed that way.
Yeah, it should have, in a sense, because like people weren't working, some people weren't working, and it looked bad. But then again, the news is what made it look bad.
So I know that this isn't our prediction show for next year yet, but is it going to crash next year? Like, what is your...
Well, I have to do some research, better research.
Okay,
No,
fair enough.
I think I'll just say deflation is going to start. Now the contrary, because they're going to take actions to stop inflation. Usually, when that happens, it doesn't just gently go the other way.
It's hard.
It's usually a major. It's like on the road when you correct, usually overcorrect, and so now you're doing this kind of shit, like you're all over the place. So deflation could be a thing.
Is that why our graphs look like that right now?
Yeah, they look fucking scared. So here's Edgar's answer. Craig, you didn't have an answer for this one. Oh yeah, you did. Okay,
I was probably way off.
You did.
I think there's going to be a huge real estate crash, because right now the real estate bubble is like,
Nope.
It pops
At its
eventually.
peak. It's at its peak.
And it pops.
And
It always
it
pops.
has to drop. It has to drop. And then
It's still getting higher.
It's still getting higher. So
But houses are taking longer to sell, at least here.
yeah. So here was I had a bonus on a bonus audio. I honestly don't think it's gonna drop here in Idaho. Oh. Yep. I just want to throw that in there. 'cause
Fucking Jesus. Oh, he just
Okay.
wanted to throw that in
He wants to kick you in the
because he
balls.
controls the recording.
Yeah, thank
I
you.
agree. I agree with that. Especially the housing.
Yep.
There's a house behind mine on sale right now for almost 3 times what I bought mine for.
Did it sell?
And
Yes, it
it's
did.
probably gonna
It
sell at
sold.
close to
It
that
sold at
price.
almost $300,000.
Yeah, you said it's going to probably sell close to that price. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's insane. Yeah, mine's tripled in value still.
Yeah.
But,
Mine has tripled in value.
yeah. Yeah,
Provecho.
Yeah, make more noise, John.
God damn it.
Because it doesn't matter. We're not recording.
Drink fucking beer. What are you drinking water for?
Because he's going to the gym.
John.
Oh,
He is not.
Yeah, probably not.
He's like, no.
that should be one of our predictions for next year. Will John get in shape?
Yeah. Let us know. Let us know in the comments or let us know. Send us an email or whatever what you think we should try to predict.
Ooh, yeah.
So, number 7, vaccines is a touching one. But it's not really touching. It
think
shouldn't be
there's,
touching.
it shouldn't be.
Will get vaccinated by the end of the year. Like
All people know.
not all people, but
Okay.
enough
The
people
majority,
to
yes.
where it matters. Like where there'll be a dent. I think enough people did get vaccinated. Like more than you would have thought.
There's a large percentage that did.
Yeah,
of
there's a
course.
lot of percent that do.
Not me.
So here's Craig's answer.
I predict that
Use the
they're going
official.
to take a long, hard look at this vaccine in about 3-4 months and decide whether or not it's even good enough.
Which one?
My prediction is that they're going to try to make it mandatory, but people are going to fight back because you already have your normal anti-vaxxers, and then you got the people who are not normally anti-vaxxers that are going to be anti this vaccine. I personally, I think that they're going to. It's going to just get more and more polarized. The people that think it's necessary are going to go get it, and the people that think that maybe this vaccine isn't old enough, or maybe they think they're getting a fucking chip in their body or whatever because of it, they're not going to go get it. And so it's going to be real polarized, and the only way it's going to be widespread is if it becomes some kind of requirement, and that's going to be hard to do.
Pretty spot on. I think it's pretty
That's
spot
pretty accurate, I think.
on. Yeah. I don't think it's that polarized, to be honest.
No, I agree with that. But it did kind of come down to people being like, I'm going to get it.
Yeah,
and
or
then
I'm
other
not.
people being like, I'm not going to get it.
Yeah. At what point, because you've said it before that you think it's too new. At what point are you like, okay, this is old enough?
I don't know how to answer that. This one's hard for me because I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
But my thoughts on this are, this type of vaccine targets a spike protein, right? So the coronavirus has multiple spike proteins, which might explain why it has not been super effective long term. Like, it seems to be pretty effective for a few months, but then it wanes. And so that's kind of my thought, is maybe until they find a way to include more of the spike proteins, it's just not going to be good enough. Maybe the camera's
Did
off
it die?
or something. Do you want me to wait?
Is that why you made a shitload of noise?
Yeah.
Is that your way of saying, hey, stop talking for a second?
I,
Do you want me to stop talking for a second?
I swear I put a new battery in it. Damn, it ran out that quick. Hit the play button. There you go. It
Are
should
you
be
eating a spoon?
Yeah, he is. It's the same
I
spoon.
gave him fucking 4 so he can put it in his pocket.
Are we good to go again?
Is that like one of those spoons with chile on it? Because we got chile to put on if you're...
Yeah, si ya te acabó el chilito, yo te
There's
pongo.
more chilito if you want to be chewing on it for a bit. So yeah, my thought is that this particular vaccine is never going to be super effective unless they find a way to include more of the spike proteins. Because right now it's only one. My understanding is it's only one that it targets, but that virus has multiple spike proteins. So until you include more of them in the vaccine, it's not going to do the job. And that's why they're going to have to keep doing booster after booster after booster. So that's kind of my thought, is like, it's cool. How fast it was developed, that's amazing. That's incredible. Think about like any other vaccine. Nothing's ever come out like this super fast. I just think the way it's made, unless they find a way to include more of the spike proteins in this, it's just not going to be enough.
Yeah, I'm not sure how it's made.
That's my understanding, is that it targets one specific spike protein that's part of the coronavirus, but there's multiple. There's I don't know how many, but there's more than just the one. And so when it recognizes the one, it works, but if it's kind of overwhelmed with the others, then it doesn't work. Is kind of how I've heard it explained.
Yeah, I'll have to look into it because I haven't heard it explained like that. Okay, so there's my prediction. I predict that the solution is not going to be the vaccine; it's going to be the test. And if you can get those 5-minute tests, 15-minute tests, I think people are willing to do that, because that company that it does a 15-minute test, people that are really sick with the virus, they get the results in 2 minutes. I'm not sure if it's a nose or a saliva one because they had 2 of them, and so I think that'll be more of a solution because people will be willing to isolate if they come up positive, and you can get businesses open because I think if you're testing your employees.
So there's actual companies that are coming up instead of waiting fucking 2-3 weeks for it. They're
right away.
15 minutes.
Yeah, you're getting tests faster, right?
Yeah, and
30
30 minutes you can have.
Especially if you go to Walgreens.
If you go to Walgreens and choose the rapid test.
Choose the rapid one.
Yeah, I had my results in less than an hour.
Oh, yeah, like I said, mine took 35
And more people
minutes.
are willing to do that.
Absolutely.
I'll do the test. I won't like for
when
example.
we're going to travel to
quick
SEMA.
one.
Yeah, I never I don't do the flu shot. I don't do, and I've always
And
been
see,
fine.
I've never done the flu shot.
I've always
I
been
don't
fine.
like the flu shot.
Do you
but
feel like that vaccine helped you?
I don't know, but I haven't gotten sick. So
You know what's funny?
No, it
When I've heard both ways. I've heard people that have it
It made him more angry.
get sick,
I think that was COVID.
That's
get
possible,
sick
actually.
more often, and y duran más tiempo sick. Y hay otros que pues dicen, no, I don't even get
Yeah,
sick.
no.
How about you, Benny?
So far, no.
No?
Yeah, my dad just got the booster one, and he was worried about. I'm like, dude. I mean, no, I didn't say dude, but I'm like, Dad, it's the same. Yeah, it's the same. It's the same shot you got back in because you thought it was gonna be stronger. I'm like, this is not stronger. It's just the same shot. You're gonna be fine. And he was like, he got the shot. It's fine.
It seems to me like money is
You got a
definitely
hair
playing
right
a
here
part in
that's
it.
bugging the fuck
Yeah.
out of me.
Get it?
It has to.
Ow.
Like it has to.
Yeah,
Dude,
of
it
course.
has to.
And,
His eyes watered.
And so no, I mean almost actually, but
No, they
but
did.
it seems like money is a big part of this vaccine push.
But not really. They're not charging, right?
But
No.
they're making money.
They're making-
hand over fist.
they're making money from the
making
government.
So much fucking money right
okay,
now.
I see.
Yeah, they're
That guy-
settling it to the government.
That number that I heard is they're making like thousands of dollars a minute. The like high ups in these companies like Pfizer and Johnson & Johnson, which I think they always do.
They should,
but it's
though.
because they know how.
They should, but they
They
got
know
the-
how to make that money.
They should.
But at the same time, the whole reason that they were able to approve the vaccine in the first place is because they would not approve any other remedies. That's the only reason they could do it
Weren't
so
they coming
fast.
out with a pill?
Because
Were
they
they coming
had
out
to
with
they had to get an emergency authorization from the FDA to approve the vaccine, and the only way they could do that was if there was no other approved drug that would treat the virus.
Would you do the pill?
I don't know. I don't know anything about a pill. I haven't heard anything about that.
The thing that they did was that emergency.
They did an emergency authorization to approve it.
authorization to and so
And the only way they could do that was if there was no other drug that was approved, which is why they attacked anybody that used ivermectin or hydroxychloroquine or any other. There's like colonial. What are they? It's something antibodies. It's not colonial. It's something. Something starts with a C or something like that. But there's multiple things out there that seem to help. That they to this day like continue to be like, no, that doesn't work, so that they can sell the vaccine instead.
Yeah, maybe. But see, that's the thing. They spent a bunch of companies, not just Pfizer, like a bunch of companies spent a shitload of money to try to get the vaccine because obviously it was going to be lucrative because there's so many people are sick.
And I like to think
But
that a lot of those employees are trying to help people.
No, yeah, I think most of them, me personally, I think most of them are.
Agreed.
Because they have families too.
Exactly.
So if they can, same with governments. Governments can be as shady as you want, but they have families too, and so they want to be able to, even if it's for them, even if like they get the good stuff and give us the shit, they still want the companies to be successful at that, and so I don't know. I want to be one of those. I want to believe what they say. I don't always either, but you kind of at a certain point you have to take their word for it because if you're like that with everything, you won't go to the hospital, especially if you're like in need of something. Yeah. And you can't say that medicine doesn't work.
Right, and I agree with that. And I'm not anti the vaccine at all. Like, I've almost gotten it myself a couple of times just because like it would make some stuff easier to do. You know, like to go here or there might be a little easier for me. But I just don't trust it yet.
For me,
I just don't.
if it wasn't because of my parents, I probably wouldn't have gotten it.
And that's noble.
But-
There's nothing wrong with that.
But I figured if they're getting it, why risk it? That just
You see
because
'em every
I didn't
day.
get 'em, yeah. And so I you know why I went and got it. I'm fine. Like it is not a big deal.
Yeah,
me.
the amount of people having problems is very small.
Very very small.
Very small.
So okay, so you guys, Leo and Edgar didn't answer on that one. So, and so now it comes to the ones we didn't.
Do the celebrity death. Which one's the biggest celebrity death of the year for that you think?
Fuck
It's fucked up because these people have families, but at the same time they're celebrities, so deal with it.
Oh, that is fucked up.
Turn mine down a little bit. It's loud.
Celebrity death.
It was cold, but
was cold.
But at the same time, like I this is how I feel.
You sound like a paparazzi right now.
No, this is how I feel. You have them as a person, and you have them as a public figure. And so we make fun and do whatever about the public figure part.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with the personal
It's all a
part.
joke.
Correct.
Because for us, like this, what we do here, it is us, but at the same time, it's the lighthearted side of us. We have we have problems too. We have our own thing. That's us as a person.
Correct.
But it's us as
This is a comedy show.
as a thing.
like,
so
it's all a joke.
yeah.
None of this is real.
So we're making fun of the public side of
Fuck
it.
up, John.
I know it's hard,
Jesus Christ.
but yeah. Anyway,
Kidding, John.
No,
So we'll go
he's
with,
not kidding. Shut the fuck up.
we'll go with Leo. Leo has the first
Damn.
answer, I believe.
Why?
Okay.
And it's a Mexican one. But I think
Chente.
yes.
Chente.
Because
I saw your face.
Just because of
Chente.
age?
because of age and
of age,
because
yeah.
of this fucking thing spreads to everybody.
Yeah, that one.
Damn.
Yeah,
What?
he-
How
But
did
it
he
wasn't
die?
because of COVID for them.
No,
was
he
it?
fell, I think, and he got pneumonia from.
Oh, shit.
I think. I'm not 100% sure.
But no, yeah, he was. What I was reading that he had been sick. He had something else too, like some sort of infection. But then, like he got the surgery, he was fine. So his health wasn't the greatest to begin with.
How old was he?
81.
81.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the life he lived. Ooh.
Yeah, and I mean all that alcohol didn't obviously help.
But that was probably one of the last
that
of
boob
the
touching?
of the big
Huh?
like
all the boob touching.
He said all the alcohol. Did
oh
it.
shit
He
yeah.
touched a lot of boobs, right? I mean,
No,
Yeah,
that,
No, that's not him.
was that him?
Yeah,
was that him?
No, he wasn't the boob grabber.
Yeah.
No, that was Lalo Mora.
Wasn't it, Chete?
No, it was
I saw something yesterday of him like doing the like hug
Ramon Ayala.
with girls and
what-
like
But no,
hand on the boobs.
it was Chente too. He used to always do that.
I mean,
but it was Chente. Like,
yeah. Who's gonna be like, oh, don't touch my
Yeah,
boob?
I would've
Most
let
girls are probably
Chente
like
touch
turning
my
into
titty.
it. Right?
Lalo Mora, yeah. That's the
Lalo
one
Mora?
that
Oh,
te agarra y
okay.
te paladea así, you know.
But who,
Okay.
who do you think's left of the biggies, the big like Mexican singers,
None.
composers?
Nobody.
You don't think anybody's left? I think Marco Antonio Solis is probably one of the last ones. Marco Antonio Solis.
No, but he's like
Ricky
he's like
Martin.
he's like the generation after lo que eran ellos, como él.
Oh yeah, no.
Antonio-
After them, yeah, no. He's
Yeah.
done. Antonio Aguilar and Jose
Yeah.
Alfredo Jimenez and Negrete and all them. But,
But I think those were even older than
yeah,
him.
yeah, those.
You know, but like lo que es Antonio Aguilar y Vicente Fernández no va a haber otro.
Yeah,
como él.
there's somebody that said that Vicente Fernandez, the only reason he was so successful was because all these other guys died, like when he was starting, and so there was nobody really.
And he was good. And he was good.
But he
He just has a
he
name.
wasn't. Yeah,
That's as big as like fucking Frank Sinatra, man.
Leo Spinoza.
Pedrito Fernandez is another one that I think is like one of those national treasures.
You don't even tell people who you are.
I know.
He fucking bought a car today. Well, I'm sorry for the sidetrack, but this is funny.
Yeah,
He
but I
bought a
would
car
do
today
that.
for his daughter at the fucking Nissan dealership. And this guy is like, "Oh man, you work at Tops?" Because he gave him his email address. He's like, "You work at Tops?" Leo's like, "Yeah, I do." He's like,
How is it
awesome.
working there?
Do you like it? He's like, "Yeah, man, it's pretty cool." And I'm literally doing this, like fucking Leo. And then I look up and the guy and then like he keeps asking questions about the company, and Leo never fucking tells the guy like that he
I would
owns
do
the
the same
place.
thing.
But
That's
it's fucking
fun.
obvious.
That's fun.
It's obvious.
And I say then
That
even
Leo
show
owns
tell
the
him,
place.
I clean. What do you do?
You think so?
Maintenance. You know, I'm
Yes,
fix
I
shit.
do think so. Because while we're there, Leo calls Chad to bring the
I call John,
the fucking title. He a couple times he's like, "Hey, do this for me real quick." So I go do something. Like, it's all fucking obvious that he's in charge.
I called John, and I'm like, "Hey, John," I'm like, "Grab the title. It's on my door. You know, I'm telling him what to do." And then he's like, "I'm picking up knives." I'm like, "Fuck, sorry." Boom, hang up. And I accidentally, when I hang up, I hit the button again and call him back. And so when I call him back, I hang up, and then he calls me. He's like, "Oh, you just called me." I'm like, "Yeah, I did it on accident. Stop calling me." And I hang up, and the guys look at me like, "What the?"
The guys, both of them are like, "What the fuck?" And I'm like, "He doesn't." That was
like,
actually
him
kind
being
of
nice. That's what he said, and they're both looking at me like, "What the fuck?"
He made you seem like a piece of shit.
It's like you don't want to see him if he doesn't get the deal he wants on this car.
Yeah. Oh, you're not.
But it's so weird. Like this
you
dude,
worked
the
there?
rest
I'm
of the conversation, he was like talking to me, not even Leo. Leo's the one buying the fucking car. Like, don't talk to me. What are you talking to me for? I'm not buying shit from you today.
So it's like this. So this is
Let
a
me tell you
Nissan.
why.
Oh, I honestly,
tell you what.
like in this particular instance, I wouldn't even doubt it.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I hate saying that, but honestly, I feel like he kept talking to me because he would ask questions, but he would look at me, not Leo. I don't know why, other than I'm white and Leo's not. I don't know.
You should have done the whole like look back.
No, I did. I would say something. I would look at
Talking to
Leo,
me.
and Leo would add something, but the guy just kept asking me. I'm like, dude, I'm not buying a car from you today. Like, you don't have to sweet talk me, man. We don't.
Let's
have
tell him
to
to
be,
hear the podcast.
We don't have to be
Should've fucking
friends. You can talk to the other guy.
He ends up
And
buying
then
the car
and
too.
no, and he bought a fucking Baja.
He just bought a Baja.
He just bought a Baja 3.
So that's like he knows the company.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Yeah, he
Kinda.
says he's
Yeah.
like he's like if I he's like, "Can I stop by there?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure they'll give you a tour." That's what I told him.
When he comes in there, you should get a mop if he ever comes in.
Hey, I saw
you
you.
should.
Oh, Leo, like vacuum your office when he walks in.
Looking just like a spray bottle and a rag. Like, "Hey, come in."
Accidentally spray him. See if he does it. If he gets the, hey, can you guys get the owner? Get this guy fired.
Oh man.
But anyway, back to our topic.
Sorry, I had to.
So, like Pedro Fernandez, is he up there?
No, he's old. He's younger.
Yeah, but like, I mean, famous wise. Because you got Pedro Fernandez, pretty famous.
Pretty
El
well known.
Buki, he's pretty famous.
No, Wookie, he's pretty famous.
Fucking El Sol de Mexico, he's pretty famous. Like,
Who's that?
oh shit, he's not that famous. apparently. No,
El Sol de Mexico.
yeah, what's his name?
El
El pinche.
El
What's his
Tri?
name?
What? Who?
Not mames, güey.
John.
Oh, talking about what's his name from?
Poor guy can't say anything.
You asked John.
Ahora sí mató el Chilas Antonio.
Benny, ¿qué es el Sol de México? ¿Qué es el Sol de México? Come on,
Not
guys.
that famous, I guess.
He's not. Oh fuck it!
You're
The one
talking
that's
about,
fucking everybody, like fucks all these women.
That's a
He's
lot
got the
of
show
artists.
on Netflix.
That's a lot of
He's got the
artists.
show on Netflix. Pinche
Craig Powell.
Powell, yeah.
I wish.
El fuck. Hey, ¿cómo se llama el güey que te dije hace rato? No más.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
No.
So glad he doesn't have a mic.
My mind just went. He's got gaps in his teeth.
Oh no! No.
I don't know who the fuck you're talking about.
No, once I tell you, you know.
Sol de Mexico.
Yeah, that's what they call him. Es el pinche. How
No,
can I?
no
How
va a
can I
ser Juan
forget this?
Gabriel porque así ya se lo
No,
cambiaron.
yeah, yes, yeah.
Graviel. Did you say Graviel?
Juan Gabriel.
No, he died already. How could I freaking forget his name? He's like one of the most famous ones. El pinche Luis Miguel.
Oh,
Luis Miguel, he's famous as shit too. But
What,
yeah,
what did you say his name was first?
no, they call him El Sol de Mexico.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh no!
but
I didn't know.
he's not really like. I think he was born somewhere else.
That person is a minister of health for an
Not
entire
you.
country.
You're too young. You don't know shit.
She eats
Stay
all
behind the
food.
fucking computer. Shut the fuck up.
She eats all the food.
Yeah, apparently.
Damn.
Sorry.
It's after he got
It's
sick.
COVID. It's COVID. I'm sorry. Okay, back to
damn it.
the show.
Craig
I
keeps
was
choking
trying
my
to
ass
avoid
with
saying it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Whatever.
We need to like
I don't care anymore.
pin this thing up here or something.
But yeah. So yeah, probably the like that are that famous. They're like
How
Michael
about
Jackson.
his dad?
Who's?
No.
No, you're thinking of Enrique Iglesias.
Oh, that's one.
Julio Iglesias.
Yeah,
Yeah, but they're Spain. They're from Spain.
Yeah, fuck them.
Yeah. No, not fucking them,
Right?
That was Craig Powell.
Yeah, that's right.
We like those guys.
Sure you do. Sure you do.
So here's Edgar's
Former
Jimmy,
president.
Former president.
probably Jimmy Carter,
Yeah.
dude.
Ooh, Bush Seniors.
Yeah, he's getting up
Bush
there too.
Senior already died. He died in 2018. Bush Senior died last year. Or last year.
God damn it.
Yeah, Bush Senior already died, dude. Yeah, he died in 2018. We're not laughing because he died. We're laughing because
No, we're laughing 'cause I'm an
touch
idiot.
we are.
Yeah.
But so no, I don't think any president died
No,
this year,
no
right?
president.
Except Bob
An
Dole, who was
almost president.
almost
Yes,
president. He was
almost president.
Almost, he was a runner-up,
Consolation prize?
I suppose.
Send him a patch.
Okay, so here's mine.
I was thinking Larry King.
Who is the actor
died
right
like
now?
that.
You guys would say is like
Larry King,
killing it.
actually,
He's
Larry King
old.
actually, he came out positive with cancer.
No, COVID. He's
No.
getting better.
No, with cancer.
Cancer
Yeah,
too?
Yeah, cancer.
Damn.
Yeah, he had cancer.
It was
Larry King. Sorry, Larry. So
Yeah, sorry, Larry. It was the guy from
Rush
Jeopardy?
Limbaugh.
No, Rush Limbaugh, and he
Yeah.
did pass away too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the one that came positive.
Alex Trebek.
Alex
He
Trebek
died
was on it.
in
He also died.
2019, didn't he?
Yeah,
Have
Yeah,
they
that one-
found
that
a
one sucked 'cause he-
replacement
he
for
di-
him for Jeopardy yet?
I think so. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Man, I used to
Didn't
love
he
that
have like
show.
a bunch of shows like queued up?
That dude was so good at acting like he knew the answer to every question that you literally watching that show, you think he knows the answer to every
He
question.
doesn't.
I doubt it. There's no fucking way he
not
knows
on the
an-
cards?
Well, yeah, but he doesn't know it.
He's not like reading them.
I'm sure.
I think he
But
studied
he
them
always
before that.
he always talks to people like he knew the answer.
Oh,
When they don't get it right, he's like fucking idiots. Like,
I could do that.
could you imagine like an uncensored Jeopardy? That would be fucking hilarious.
Apparently, he swore a lot.
really?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, there's an uncensored video somewhere.
Oh, that'd be so
I
funny.
think he swore a lot. Yeah.
God damn it, that would be awesome. If
Yeah.
it was on HBO, oh,
Kind of like what's her
shit.
name, Ellen DeGeneres. She,
I bet
her
she's-
mouth is.
I've heard she's kind of shitty.
Yeah,
I bet her mouth is fucking.
Yeah, wasn't she supposedly really mean to like all of her
Yeah.
employees?
that, and she swears
Apparently.
a lot, like too. I didn't even know that. I knew. I mean, obviously, I heard that she's not a very nice person.
Leo doesn't
Yeah.
But
What?
she has a filthy
swear a
mouth.
lot.
No.
No, I think Jesus takes the crown on this.
No, he's
Just because it was like within a week.
Oh yeah, he
Yeah.
died almost immediately.
Almost a week,
No, I meant like
kinda
naughty
fucked
mouth.
Oh, on the swear.
Oh, Naughty Mouth. Yeah.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Okay, so here's Craig's prediction.
Right now, that's that. Like
the other
he's in
Heath
a lot of
Ledger?
movies, and everybody loves him.
I don't know if I want to put
The
that out.
Mandalorian.
Oh,
Pedro Pascal, he's in everything,
Pedro
man.
Pascal.
He's in
I'm
everything.
so
That's my
glad
prediction.
that
I
I was
really
wrong.
hope I'm wrong.
Dude, I hope you're wrong too, man. I like him.
If
We
he
still
dies,
have
I'm
a-
gonna feel like a
2 weeks,
piece of
so.
shit.
I really-
take it
Yeah,
back.
he's
I
okay.
take it
No,
back.
you already said it. I like
no, I
him.
take it
you
back.
I
said
like
it.
him from
You
Game
said
of
it.
Thrones.
Dude, he's good in everything.
Yeah,
he's
no,
good.
he's great, man. He's in everything. Hopefully you're wrong.
God damn
You gotta
it!
be
I
wrong.
take it back.
I'm
And-
glad that I was
and
wrong.
you
Bob
had
Barker
another-
died.
No, he's
I
been
think
dead for a long time.
I think Bob Barker died years ago.
Yeah.
98
Bob
years old.
Barker is
He is
97.
90.
He's still alive?
and now
Yeah.
he's 98.
Shit. Sorry,
Well,
Bob.
according to
So you wanna switch it-
Wikipedia here,
You want to switch it to Bob Barker then?
yeah,
I don't
Bob
feel-
Barker.
97.
So he officially switched to Bob Barker.
And
They're at
he's
the
also
end.
still alive. Both of
So
them.
Pedro Pascal's year was safe anyway
Yeah.
from your.
But if they were here in
good.
this
He's not
fucking
even that
podcast,
old.
they would be
Yeah.
like, "What the fuck?"
No,
Oh
no,
no, he's young, but Heath Ledger was.
But you
like
know how
27.
dudes die?
Oh.
Like they always die. Like the guy that's just killing it and everything. That's the dude that dies.
Aren't you
all of a
almost
sudden.
46?
Didn't his career die though? Because I haven't seen him in
46,
anything.
motherfucker.
He's 46. I googled him.
Oh,
Right.
Pedro Pascal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I haven't seen him in new stuff. Has he been?
No,
he killed his
I don't
career.
know.
Well, after he heard this podcast, he quit.
I think. Well, but there wasn't a ton of new stuff in the last couple of years. There is some, but not a lot.
I have some bonus audio that
Oh,
I just
great.
want to play.
If I was still single, I'd be a hoe.
So, okay, so
That's true.
Shit.
That's very true.
You'd be like, "You take it all,
I'd be fucking wherever I could.
whoever you could."
Yeah.
I
pretty
think
much.
Leo
But
too.
I wish I get 97 and I'm still humping. I really do.
Do you wish the same? Anyway, while they're arguing who's going to be still humping or not, visit our website. We have merch.
yes,
Uh,
yes. Go to
that me and my wife
topsafeguys.com.
Cool shot glasses. They're badass.
They were fighting in the background. I just thought it was funny because
Is that me and Nana?
yeah.
Of course.
I thought she walked in. I was like, oh shit.
And then you asked if we would get the vaccine. I was the only one that said yes. You guys all said no. So
You're the only one that got it,
I
too.
was the only one that got it. Random prediction from Craig.
Should have kept talking about
the
fucking
thing is,
houses.
the thing is, I don't know what it is, but there's always something that happens that nobody ever thought of.
Did anything like that happen this year that nobody could have predicted or like was way out there? Not
This year,
yeah. I don't think not really, right?
maybe all of the boats getting stuck, all the shipping vessels.
Maybe that
I mean, but I guess you could see that coming, though, because of all the shutdowns.
the bottleneck
Yeah.
with yeah.
You know what I didn't see coming? Was they're chunky, they're chunky,
stay
and they fluffy.
Dude, you work on that fucking intro or that audio.
But it sounds like the Addams Family. It really does.
Yeah, it does.
You should.
It's not bad.
I don't think you can do that.
What about the variant? Do you think that was expected
yeah.
too?
No,
Yeah.
we kind of saw that coming.
we sort of said that.
One of the things that I've heard though is that it's not as strong. Like
That's what it seems like.
That it's more contagious, but people aren't dying from it.
And from what I've been hearing recently, again, I don't know shit about this. I just regurgitate what I hear. But from what I've been hearing recently, that's pretty common with other viruses.
Stick it under the real one.
That the variants that come afterwards are always a little bit easier to fight off, especially because so many people have already had it.
Could be.
But I don't know.
Hopefully that's because one of the things I heard.
Sticks.
one of the things I heard, and like hopefully this is legit, is that if this becomes the dominant variant, everybody gets it, but it's not as deadly. Mid-year, we could have the pandemic be done with.
Have they not lifted it?
And have it be where it is every year, but it's treated just like any other flu. And that would be ideal. That'd be like the,
Has the pandemic officially been lifted? No. Has it not been changed to an endemic?
No.
No, it's still
It's still a pandemic.
Still
as far as I know,
pandemic.
it's still a pandemic.
I thought I heard something
Yeah,
saying
I
that they
heard-
they were
heard
considering
somebody
downgrading it
No, not yet.
to an epidemic instead of a pandemic.
Not yet. But that'd be badass if that's the case. People just get it
Hopefully.
like a normal flu,
Yeah.
and then you just get the vaccine if it helps or whatever. Just do that.
But you usually, I mean, I don't know too much about them, but you would think a variant would be more lethal.
No,
I
Not
would
necessarily.
think that
That's
just
what I
because
would
of
think.
the way the virus has to evolve to continue spreading.
They're like, oh, you figured this out? Well,
But
let me-
maybe it's actually more advantageous for a virus not to kill everybody.
there's a thing that there's a sweet spot. So if it kills too much people, it doesn't spread because they die.
Yep.
Like right away, it doesn't. But if it's too
weak,
then
it just dies out.
It just dies out. And so there's like a sweet spot which apparently COVID hit. Like that sweet spot where
Okay.
it's not deadly enough to where it doesn't spread, and that it wasn't detected for such a long time. So it gave it a lot of time to, like for example, Ebola, super deadly, but the effects are quick. Like you start bleeding out the eyes or whatever real quick, and so hey, he's got Ebola. Look at him. He's fucking crying.
Why are you pointing at me?
He's
That's
crying-
fucked up, Jesus.
Because you're crying red right now.
I'm not-
Thanks to the light.
Oh,
And
so
so
I'm not crying.
He was.
and so
I was when he
Leave him alone.
pulled my eyebrow.
yeah.
were just
So
about to get
that's
hit in the balls.
yeah.
Do you think they're going to look back at us and like in the future, like because they're obviously
These guys
gonna
are
put-
idiots.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
No, they're going to put this in the
100%.
history books, and they'll be like, "Why didn't they just close off the country?" You know what I mean? Like
I don't think so.
something so simple. I mean,
certain-
some
it's too
some
big.
of the.
I think
I don't
the
think
U.S. is
so.
too big. The U.S. is too big.
Yeah,
Some of the stuff you read
that's
in-
100% because think about how many European countries, like some of them, shut down everything, and then there's some that were like, nah, fuck this, we're not even wearing masks. Who, like, wasn't it like Norway? It was one of
One of them.
one of the northern countries. It was like, fuck this, we're not wearing
Sweden
masks.
or
We're not
something like
going
that,
to
yeah.
do shit, and they didn't do shit.
I think it was Netherlands.
And they had some people die. They had some people not die. Like they weren't necessarily that much better or that much worse than anybody else. But they went as far as to be like, we're not only are we not shutting down, but we're not wearing masks. Like fuck that.
Yeah.
And I think the U.S. was kind of like that as far as states go. Like, how often did you wear a mask in the last year and a half here in Idaho?
No, not that often.
I
Like
wore
at the
it. I wore it
stores, yeah,
even if I walked into a place that said you have to wear a mask, I would only put it on if somebody asked me to. And if they asked me to, I'm
You
like,
were that
whatever.
guy.
Yeah, he's
I
like-
was 100%. I was that guy because I didn't see the need for it.
At first, I wasn't that guy, but then you slowly start seeing. You're like, yeah, nobody else is wearing a mask. Like,
Yeah, I just the more I saw the way people treated the masks, everybody was fucking touching their mask 100 times an hour. That mask isn't doing shit for you if you're touching it 100 times an hour.
And they don't want to
so-
lose your business. I remember I went to what's it called, that one breakfast restaurant, and they were requiring
Smitty's?
masks. No, it's a Cadabras, I think it's called.
Oh yeah,
Abracadabras.
cadabras. Yeah,
And
abracadabras.
it was when they were still requiring masks, and everyone else had their mask, and I'm like, I don't have one, and she's like, it's fine.
They did a good thing when the pandemic was like right
Yeah,
on.
they
were
did.
selling the food
were
that
selling
they
their
didn't need,
surplus.
their surplus. Yeah, they were because they ordered a lot, like stupid amounts,
Mm-hmm.
and they had to close down, so they had all this left over. and
Yeah, they
some
were
other
selling
stuff.
like packages of bacon and shit.
Yeah,
like that.
I bought some boxes of bacon.
Yeah, that was cool of them.
That was very cool. It was smart of them too
Yeah.
to not let it go to waste.
There was one more random prediction I put. I'm not even sure what this is. So
Any random predictions that you guys have,
Oh,
like for
it was
just
it was-
random thing?
It was just a question. So yeah, no, there wasn't really any. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what we predict for.
Yeah, you're gonna have to come up with some questions. See what happens this coming.
Yeah,
What do you
And-
think? So, how do you think we did kind of overall here?
I think we did pretty good.
I did pretty shitty. I I didn't
You don't
get
think
very
so?
many. I got a couple of them like kind of right, but
Yeah, I think we
But
did.
again, they're just
I think we were
predictions.
pretty close.
You know what I mean? Like it's not like we know what's gonna happen.
no, of
No.
course not. But still,
Yeah,
I think Jesus was pretty
I can
spot
tell
on.
you your fortune.
Fuck you. I don't even want to hear what you have to say right now. I don't even want to hear it.
I can tell you what's gonna happen after this.
I think we know.
yeah, we can imagine.
I'm gonna go.
It's be gross.
I'm gonna go back to work. What's gonna happen after this? There's like 2 or 3 things I have to get done today
That's
that
what he
aren't
calls
done
it.
yet.
So yeah, that's all we had from last year. So go check out the episode if you don't believe that's what we actually said.
Yeah.
It's-
What else? What else should we have predicted? Like, what else do you think we like? What else happened that would have
It's
been like an
fluffy
obvious thing to,
Fluffy,
you know,
it's
like
chunky.
hindsight is 2020. So what happened this year that was like, oh man, that should have been one of our predictions.
I think the whole NFT thing, because that was insane. It's still insane. To me, it's
For
still insane.
The amount of money that things are selling for.
Yeah. To me, that was insane. And
I remember when he first brought it up to me, like the whole NFT thing. Of course, I'm like, what the fuck is that? And he started telling me about it and how these were selling for like 400, 500. And I'm like, a picture.
yeah.
And he's like, yeah, dude, it's fucking nuts
And
right
so
now.
the multiverse thing, I think, is what we should predict for the next year, and see how that one goes. Because that thing's pretty interesting too.
On
But
which
yeah,
one? What's that one?
The multiverse. Not multiverse. The
Metaverse.
The metaverse. my
The
bad.
metaverse.
Oh,
yeah.
Metaverse.
Yeah. Multiverse is
Yeah.
the.
Is that why Facebook
multiverse is a
renamed
thing
itself to Meta?
apparently? So what's that? Yeah. That's why Facebook.
Would you guys get because he showed me the Tesla phone earlier, and
We
it
have
brought
to
a-
predict the Tesla.
What?
and he
Tesla?
brought it. Yeah.
Tesla's making a Tesla. It's called the
So I had a question for you guys.
Tesla Pi, I think, something like that.
I know what I would choose. Would you guys? They said they're gonna have
Apple.
some of the Neuralinks by like March. Some test runs.
Shit. Really?
Would you guys be some of the first?
No, and probably not, and no.
No, I'm
The Neuralink.
They put a chip into your brain.
I
Oh,
am
no,
not.
I'm not into that.
I don't think I'm ready for that.
I'm not ready for that either.
I would go on the second
Because I
one.
talk a lot of
Yeah.
shit and everybody's gonna know what the fuck I'm saying. Fuck that.
No,
You know how,
yeah, I
like,
think a lot.
You know
of
how like
fucking
every
stuff,
time
yeah.
Apple puts
That's
out
me.
an update for the iPhone,
Yeah.
it like crashes shit.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like that's going to happen with things like Neuralink.
Yeah, what's wrong with Jesus?
Yeah, why does Jesus
His
like
chip
he's
doesn't work.
stroking
You have
out?
to smack. You have to smack him, kind of like you smack that TV.
Yeah, you got to like hit it to get it working again.
Oh shit.
The-
36.
The reason I would go on the second wave is because you don't want to miss that wave. What if they stop it because these people are getting too smart too quick,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden they're like, "Don't put these out anymore."
Like I said, once you get past that first wave and people aren't like eating themselves, or-
Dying.
Yeah.
or
fidgeting.
Or just like randomly, yeah, like everybody's got Tourette's all of a sudden.
yeah,
So they're gonna call
I'll
it
probably
the
get it.
Pi.
yeah. That
Tesla
thing's
Model
insane
Pi.
because it's a satellite phone, basically.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because
Drug dealers
So
gonna
you
take
should be
over.
able to have service anywhere in the world,
Anywhere.
like top of a
So
mountain.
it's
doesn't
gonna go
fucking
off of
matter.
their fucking
Satellites. Yep.
their satellite.
Yeah. that's
okay.
why.
God damn, this guy's smart.
And you can mine crypto with it. You can.
Shit.
It changes colors apparently. I don't know how.
When is this gonna be available?
They don't know yet. I've heard rumors
fucking
from
knows?
next year.
It's
It's gonna be like their
It'll be-
fucking.
it'll
it's
be
gonna
available
like
after
their-
the fucking
It's gonna be
truck.
like their fucking UTVs they were doing. It's gonna be like their fucking truck they were doing.
Hey, they released the kid
the
ones.
UTVs were the Nikola. That was the other company.
Yeah, they went fucking.
No,
They
you see those
and
ATVs?
They put
what?
those on.
The ATVs for kids?
They put those on the kibosh.
Oh yeah, they
to
suck.
finish the
They're like
trucks.
they're expensive as fuck.
Are
We
they?
looked it up when we were in Phoenix.
There's
No, so we were looking at like UTVs for adults, and the only company that I could find that was about to make one was Nikola, not Tesla. Nikola, the other one. Which, come on, get a new name. Like Tesla's already taken. Anyway, they were going to make a UTV and they were going to make like a water like a jet ski basically.
Yeah.
And they put them on hold to try to finish making the truck to try to compete with Tesla.
And then you got Rivian.
Yeah, Rivian's making like a pickup, like a
Pickup.
yeah, not
it's
like
ugly as
not
fuck.
like a semi. I think it looks better than Tesla's by far.
Oh yeah, but it's still
We
ugly
saw
as
we
shit.
actually saw one of their prototypes at the Overland Expo.
Overland Expo.
As much as I hate Tesla's truck, I actually almost think it looks better than that Rivian one. The Rivian's ugly.
It looks
Have
like
you
a
seen the
normal
lights?
truck.
It looks
Have
like
you
a
seen the
normal-
lights? They're ugly as shit.
It's a nice truck.
Dude,
I've
we
seen
saw
it
one
up
in
close.
person. We saw like one of their prototypes.
Tabina,
at Overland.
Tabina
Looked
nice.
good.
Yeah, I don't like the front
In
end.
person, it looked good. Maybe they've made changes since then because I haven't looked.
Yeah,
it
that
up.
truck was
That
normal
was
truck.
what
Yeah.
4 years ago or 3?
Yeah.
Was Nikolai the one
3 years ago.
that was scamming people?
I think people were talking shit about that because they
so.
did. I think they did take deposits and stuff for some of these UTVs and shit like that. And then they were like, actually, we're gonna make the semis first. So maybe, probably,
Yeah, because I remember they stopped production on something because I don't know what happened.
they were also working on a truck, like an
Yeah, that's
actual,
kinda
like a
weird.
pickup.
Is that how they look like?
Is that what they look
the
like?
Rivian?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's
But they-
ugly as
but-
shit.
but
The
that-
back is good.
But
In person,
it
yeah.
looks good.
In person, it looked good. That Rivian,
Better than Tesla.
That looks great.
Yeah,
It looks like a Chevy.
this looks great. That looks like shit.
Leo was ready to fucking put some money down on one at the show because of how good it looked.
Tell me,
Oh, it was nice.
this
They didn't let you?
that looks like shit. This
I don't think so.
that looks good.
And
I think it looks good.
It was only like it was gonna be like 60,000 or something like that. It was
Yeah,
it was-
like the price point was pretty solid. It
was
wasn't.
good.
It wasn't like
Why didn't they
out
let you?
of control.
because they were just showing it.
I think
And they
the
didn't know it was gonna
problem
be
the problem
production.
with those is you just can't. It's just the battery is so limited. There's only so much you can do. Like it supposedly could go 400 miles as long as you're not towing anything, which is like the purpose of getting something like
Of a
that.
truck.
Yeah, the Rivian looks way better than the Tesla truck.
Thank you.
Oh, I
God
would,
damn.
I would still go with the Tesla.
No.
Yeah,
I
no,
would.
it's
That
ugly.
thing's
It's
fucking
ugly as shit.
ugly. Like
I
the
would.
technology is probably way better,
I would.
but
I don't give
it's
a fuck.
fucking ugly.
I got fucking. I put a deposit on that piece of
You,
shit.
you
We
have
just
cola,
got
chill out.
fucked.
No, because what would look cool? Rivian, whatever it was called, or
Rivian?
that Tesla truck come in looking
No.
like a stealth bomber.
That
No,
front
that
end's
looks
fucking horrible
That
on
looks
that Rivian.
ugly
though.
as shit.
Hell no.
It's probably going to be amazing, but it looks ugly as
I'm gonna
shit.
fucking
When,
Cerakote
hey,
parts.
when we get ours,
Oh god.
he's not riding in it.
I don't give a fuck. I am not
Take
interested
the
in riding in that
Explorer,
shit. I'll take that Explorer.
Let's bring it down, guys.
I'll take that Explorer any day over a fucking Tesla truck. That thing's
you won't.
ugly as sin.
No,
If they fix the way it looks,
clip this.
I want to
if
ride.
they fix the
clip
way it
this.
looks,
I wanna
I'll be
ride.
more
I
interested.
want to ride in the Tesla
I
truck.
bet you do.
Clip this.
I'm gonna
Hey,
even hump in that bitch.
Fuck.
Shit.
No,
to
that
say.
shit is ugly.
We're gonna clip it, and as soon as we're in the truck driving, just randomly
Good.
start
Yeah.
playing it
Start
Good.
playing it.
while he's all in shotgun.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Driving it.
When you get
Driving
your
it.
Tesla truck, count me out. No, they're fucking ugly
Nobody
as
believes
fuck.
that.
He's
They're
gonna be trying
ugly
to
as
shift.
fuck.
What do you think?
No,
What do you think that phone will have that normal phones don't?
this
he
is the
usually-
first I've heard of it.
I think the first thing that you said that
The satellite
fucking,
connection, yeah.
the connections everywhere.
Because supposedly
That's
you
gonna
can-
kill everybody if it does that.
Yeah, you can use it on Mars.
He would
Would
he would
you?
kill the competition.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be considered a monopoly?
No,
No,
If he did that?
because there are other offers.
there's other satellites.
There's other companies out there. There's other.
Yeah, there's currently
options.
There's currently satellite phone companies.
Yeah. Yep.
Which are stupid.
he's
about
just
it.
gonna do it
They're
better.
really expensive. Yeah.
Yeah, like 300 minutes. I think was like fucking $100 and something a month or something. I was gonna get one.
But you're like, I talk a lot more than 300.
Yeah, I'm like, checking my fucking emails.
What do you think is some of the technology that we should expect in 2022?
Yeah, well, that's another one. That, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's
gonna be-
good. I think
gonna
that's
be
good
on the
for the prediction
For the
podcast.
prediction show.
That'll
Okay.
be good for that.
So write that down.
Write that down, John.
When you listen to it again,
I'll
you'll
write it down when I'm listening
Yeah,
to
don't
it.
have John write it down. He's gonna be like predictions.
You put outside.
Yeah.
She'll be like purr.
He'll spell predictions wrong. Is what'll happen.
We can give you guys kind of a warm up. We'll do one prediction right now. Will John be employed still next year? At the end of the year?
At the end of the year,
Yeah,
By next year?
by next year. At
God.
the end of the year.
Jesus, that's hard because I
you
definitely
predict so?
want to fire him, but then we took him to this last show and he did really good.
Yeah.
Look at him over there. Hey, that's like that.
But then he says shit like that and ruins it again. And so
My prediction.
it's kind of a toss-up.
My prediction. Yes, he's still here. He still works here. He still works here. He's doing great at shows. He's a great Leo's assistant.
He does not want him.
No, it's
to
not that I
do
don't want him.
graphics.
It's just,
want him.
He
But I
doesn't-
pull him. I pull him, and
it's just he's not,
Jesus
he's
likes
just not
him.
with us right now.
Jesus likes him when he's not doing
No.
graphic stuff.
No, I like him when he's doing graphic stuff, but
you
he
helping
he
Leo a
helps Leo a lot more.
Don't lie.
No, I'm not lying. You know,
You like him when he does graphic stuff?
I've
I've
only
only
My
ever heard
prediction
you talk
is-
shit about his work.
he's gonna have a disc next to Craig's.
Oh God damn it!
So then my prediction has to change to he's not going to work here anymore.
No, he
Yeah,
won't.
it, yeah.
Because he's gonna fire
No,
him.
I'll fire
he
his
won't.
ass.
He's going to be his assistant, but
I
with a
would-
share.
What's
would-
your prediction?
I think he's going to still be here. I
With
think,
us, or with?
him and Maya are going to be a team.
No,
No, I don't
no,
think that. I don't think
no.
No, because Maya was bossy with him, right? Maya was like
Maya-
not
I don't
bossy,
know if I
but
would say bossy, more bitchy.
because the thing I heard was that he was the employee, Maya was the boss, and you two were
one of
like
the three bosses.
the big bosses.
One of the three bosses.
That was hilarious when you told me.
So now he'll be here.
Oh man,
So yeah, let us.
My prediction will
that's
be right.
pretty
'cause he'll
fucking
be here.
confident
Yeah.
considering all the things he fucks up.
He fucked up. He hasn't fucked up any.
Not lately.
Since when?
Like last week. We just started this Monday.
Thank you.
What did,
Last week.
What did he fuck up last week?
There was something. I don't even remember what it was because there's so many things. But there was something that he fucked up last week.
But yeah, let us know what.
He'll be here.
Let us. He'll be here. Let us know
That's pretty confident. What,
what
if he
you want
quits?
us to. That's true. He could
What if
quit
one day he's like, you know what?
You gonna quit, pussy?
If you guys talk shit to me like 3 or 4 more times, I'm out of here.
this week.
Yeah.
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 No, I don't think
But
so.
if you only do it two this
I
week.
talk a little bit of shit to him, but not as bad as.
And spread it
Bitch.
out.
What are you?
I think the one that talks the most shit to him is
you and
no,
Jesus.
it's
It's probably
Craig.
It's probably me.
Craig's the meanest to him. I talk the most shit to him, and Edgar's probably somewhere in between.
Yeah,
Edgar just
Edgar
along
just keeps
for the
hitting
ride.
him.
He's
Oh,
like,
I
yeah,
give him shit too, but then I
And he
also
keeps slapping him.
Oh, I slapped the shit out of him.
Edgar probably defends him the most besides
John,
Leo.
that's true.
Who protects
I
you
think
the
that's
most?
true.
Leo defends him the most. I think Edgar
And then
defends
Edgar
him
the
next,
second most. Yes.
and then me.
Absolutely. Yeah.
no.
No, I'm definitely at the bottom of this list.
No, I defend him when I defend him when it matters.
I'm at the bottom of this list. There's no debating that.
I don't defend him.
I'm at the bottom of this list.
I don't
I'm
defend
not
him just for
drinking
fun.
anymore. No, stop it. God damn it.
I only defend him when you guys are really like gonna yell at him.
When we're overdoing it.
No, because
No one. He's really gonna get in trouble.
no, I can separate like joke from real,
So can I.
and I think you're a little bit like yours just blends in a little bit more.
Really?
John, does his blend in a little bit more?
I know you're fucking around, but you come off as a dick. But I know you're fucking around, so I don't.
So you can tell when I'm joking?
Yeah.
You're
Now,
like the only person in the world that can tell when I'm joking.
so can I?
No, that's what I don't get.
Well, you.
So can I.
Sometimes
Yeah.
you think I'm serious when I'm not.
I can.
No.
Out of everybody here, I think I can tell
that's
him.
probably
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
That's why I tell John, tell him to suck 2 buckets a dick.
Yeah. So I think
oh,
that,
honey,
that's
be
where we're at on
kidding.
this issue.
Yeah. I think more than anybody you can tell.
So yeah, so check out our sponsors, Tops Knives at topsknives.com. Use TDG30 and save 30% off all of our knives that are in stock.
In stock.
Not the ones that aren't.
Which are not many
Yeah.
at the moment.
Yep. And then make sure to check out Top's Custom Shop. Right now, there's nothing new, but keep checking back because there's usually stuff there.
Yeah, there'll
and
be
then,
something in the works.
Yeah, the last thing
coming
we
up.
did was the Storm Vector, which was an auction.
Yeah, and it was
But not all one-offs will be an
awesome.
auction.
Yeah, not all.
You
of
know,
them.
here soon. We're gonna have some of the old retired models that we just came across that I'm gonna put in there.
Yeah, there's some that I want. Like there's some that I want to buy.
Agreed.
And
Are you
then
going to customize them or are you going to?
Some of them will have to.
they'll probably be a little
to
bit
be able to
different
finish
than the run, right?
But some we found boxes full of knives that have handles, that have everything, but they're retired. But I'm gonna throw them on the custom shop so people can pick them up.
Okay.
Well, and then there's some that
And there's some that we don't have handles and shit like that.
even if we still make that model, the handles won't fit or something will be off. So some of them we have to customize at least a little bit to be able to sell them.
So some of them we might be able to sell on the Tops Daily Grind, kind of like we do with the boxes
Correct.
too.
Yeah,
like if
correct.
they're not that custom, then we can do it there.
Yeah.
So not to. But yeah, and also I'm sure you want to thank everybody for the boxes. They
the
did
boxes,
great.
seriously, the boxes and that custom knife, that custom Stormbreaker, again, we did a live video, but here on camera and through the podcast, I want to thank you guys for helping us out with that, man. That was, it
That
got
went
up there,
so
man.
good. It
got
went
up
really
there.
well.
It went. Can we say the price? It went
I don't think we
for?
should.
I don't
No,
know
we
if-
shouldn't.
I don't know if we should or not.
We shouldn't.
No.
I don't think we should.
Oh yeah,
But-
the person that won it, they can go up. And
Yeah,
they can,
if
can
they
say-
want to say what the price
But
was,
it went up there.
It went,
I think I said, I'm gonna say what I said. I think I said like $800-$900 or whatever it was.
Oh yeah, what
it
did
blew
we
my
guess
ass.
on those?
Oh yeah, we took.
I guessed
we took-
way low.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I thought 7.
Benny is the one
$700.
that guessed the
I was-
highest.
I was doing
but
the
he
Jeopardy
even,
guess.
He even got blown
He
out of the
even
water.
got blown out of the water.
Yeah.
Yeah. But again, guys, really appreciate you guys. The support that you guys show us. And I know we're coming to the end of the year, and we'll do an end of year podcast and talk a little bit more about that. But yeah, man, like
That went really
all
well.
these little things, and throughout the year, the sales that we did and everything, people were on them. People were fucking cleaning us out. Within
Very,
minutes,
very
man.
supportive. Yeah,
Within
Very
minutes,
supportive of us.
and seriously, man, that's what keeps this going. That's what keeps us going. You guys are helping out like 60, 70 families that Tops feeds. And it's not just here, but it's people where we're buying our stuff from, people that are making the stuff for us. And so, really,
Yeah.
if it wasn't for these people,
yeah.
that are
Hopefully, you're
backing us up,
enjoying not only your knives, you're also enjoying
our
the-
comedy. Like all this is
being-
bullshit, talking shit, but this is confident for you guys, So
Yeah.
Why didn't you laugh at him when he said it?
Yeah, and hope this makes you part of
What did you
like
like?
our family. So it's
okay.
just continue.
So for us, you being part of our podcast, you guys being part of our sales, you're part of our family basically. 'Cause,
Absolutely.
If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't eat, and if it wasn't for us, you guys wouldn't have some cool stuff. So it's kind of like one of those things where it's a you scratch my back, I scratch yours kind of thing.
Yeah,
to a certain degree.
I think all things considered, this year could have gone very poorly for us. We're out of stock on a lot of shit. I mean, we're making stuff as fast as
But
we
we're
can.
out of stock. We're out of stock not because we can't get material. We're getting materials, and it's tough to get
Well,
material.
some of it, yeah.
It is, but we're getting them. But everything we're making, we're selling out so fast.
Yeah.
So most of the
it's-
so right now, so every Monday we pick up. So we have 2 buildings. Every Monday we pick up stuff. All of that stuff is oversold.
Yeah.
Like we're not even making enough to fill our back orders.
And so what that means is another thing is that if you can't find it on our website, it's probably at a
Dealers.
dealer somewhere.
Absolutely.
So don't
That's
forget.
true.
And what I see a lot of people like on our social media, ours and like Tops. What is it called? The Tops Knife Users Group.
Yeah,
They're starting to promote. Hey, so and so.
Yeah, people are like, hey, I found it here.
And if
Yeah.
you guys are looking for this, so and so has
Yeah.
it, which
like
is badass.
somebody posted a couple days ago that the Silent Hero was in stock.
That was Jason Sunday.
that was Jason.
Shout out to him.
I think it was DLT Trading had some in stock, and it's like that's cool because we get a lot of DMs, emails saying, "Hey, I want this knife. When is it going to be in stock?" And a lot of times, I'll find it at like an obscure dealer. I'll search like 5 or 10 of our big dealers and find it at one of them.
Yeah, and we do have a dealer locator, and it works pretty well.
That's pretty good. Yeah, it's good.
So
The only
go check it out.
the only I guess downside to that
You have to
is
call?
that no,
No.
that our distributor has a bunch of dealers that
aren't
we
on
don't
that.
know
That aren't
about.
part of that.
okay.
Yeah.
So if they say, "Do you have a dealer here?" and we look on our dealer locator, we're not going to see them, but there probably is one. So that's the only part that we don't know.
So yeah,
Yeah,
like,
so-
like if we don't have it, at least ask in the group, ask somebody.
One way or
and
another,
somebody's gonna find one.
one way or another, somebody has it somewhere.
Yeah.
I know we get the guys that are like, "Hey, close your website down because you guys don't have anything for sale." Like, come on, man.
It's not
Like,
that. We're
it's
selling
more for space.
a fuckload of stuff.
more for stuff. We're selling out. We put it up, and sometimes like in 2 hours we have to close it back down because they sold out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so they're out there. If you can find them on our website, like I said, TDG30, and check out topsdailygrind.com. There's some cool stuff. And you guys have anything?
We've been selling a lot of buckets of dicks patches lately.
Yeah.
You know what?
Everybody
Christmas.
likes that patch.
You know what I realized? They'll get it if there's something else bigger that they're gonna order, like as part of their
Yeah, a
order.
lot of people will add
and,
on.
And so, like,
So
just to
fuck
buy
it,
that,
we'll,
just
we'll
to buy
throw
that.
in. We'll throw that in. Whoever asks if we start doing these other sales, we'll throw in one of those for free. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
if you ask for it, you have to ask for it though.
Yeah, ask for it,
because
'cause I
we're
don't
not
wanna
just
just
gonna
give
throw
you
it
a
in.
You have to say, I want a bucket of dicks.
If next time there's an order on topsdailygrind.com for like a knife or something that we put on there, like in the
Ask
comments,
for a bucket
ask for a
of
bucket of dicks, and we'll send it.
Yeah, so that means you're here in the podcast, and you heard what we
Yep,
said.
and we'll
Yeah,
send it.
and we'll definitely send you a bucket of dicks.
And
I
you'll
mean,
get a bucket of dicks.
And somebody kept using Big Benny hands as the and Craig respected it, I believe, right?
I did.
You did respect that.
I did.
So
Which normally we disable it on stuff that's on sale, but I forgot to.
Way
do
to go,
it.
Benny.
yeah, we're so
Fucking
so
go.
Way to
whoever
have big hands.
whoever did that, congratulations, because
Yeah. Twice. They did it twice.
Thanks. That means you were listening to our podcast.
Yep.
So thank you.
Yep. They fucked us
And-
over twice.
I'm gonna send it. Let me see who that is. I'm gonna send him a bucket of dicks.
Good.
I'm gonna send
They
him a
deserve
bucket of
it,
dicks.
yeah.
Hey,
On
sounds
me.
good. So, you guys have any closing remarks?
Nope. Just again, guys, appreciate it, and you'll hear our next podcast probably. No, you'll probably a couple more before we do the end of the year one. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
We'll do
one
the
or-
prediction
or
one in
two more.
January.
We'll do the prediction one in January, and we'll give you an update if we missed anything because we still have a few days. So hopefully nothing bad happens. And
Hopefully Mr. Pascal doesn't.
no.
Get hit by
Okay,
a bus
so
or
we're
something.
All right, guys. Peace out.